All right, it's Thursday night, and Jerry's flipping me off because he hates ABC. He doesn't have the look of love. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Are you talking
I don't
about
know.
Another Bad Creation? That ABC?
No,
Yeah,
ABC, when the world is full of strange arrangements
that's
and
what they're
gravity won't pull you through.
isn't that the initials for that band? Another Bad Creation, isn't that it?
No, I don't know. I
No,
don't think so.
that's another band called Another Bad
No, this is
Creation.
just ABC. You
Yeah,
never heard
they're both.
Be Near Me, A Poison Arrow, A Look of Love?
That
It's
song
total
sucks.
80s stuff. How about
Poison
Spandau
Arrow.
Ballet? Communication let me down. I love that. I love that band. I love
Yeah.
those bands. I love the
Cool.
fucking. They were like the bands that wore suits in
They
the
had
80s.
they had another song besides True, really?
Yeah, they had Lifeline, they had True, they
Wow,
had Communication. I have True and two albums by. And how about OMD? You don't like OMD either? Orchestra Maneuvers in the Dark.
what
All
do they
right, well,
sing?
they sing. They were in the 16 Candles movie when they were sitting there with the cake, and that song was going. That was
So
them.
no.
Okay.
So I got to say it was 16
They
Candles. I'm
sang a
like,
song called "Forever Live and Die." No. Okay. All right, man. What's up, Jerry?
so,
What's up? Well,
uh,
you introduce everybody. That's your job.
all right. Well, let's introduce our wonderful guest.
Instead of me singing
Starting
karaoke.
Starting with the man with the Smashing Pumpkins, melancholy and some kind of weird name. I don't know,
Infinite
crappy album.
Sadness.
But anyway, Travis, how you doing, man?
Smoky. Get out. Love it. I'm glad to be here, guys. I'm feeling terrific.
All right, let's see if there's anything on here that I do like.
What are you talking about? Oh, the session. You don't like
Zero.
Tonight Tonight?
Uh,
That's a great video, by the way. Love that video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
that
I do like that song 33. I will
yeah,
say that. That's
Thursday.
about it.
It's good to be here with you guys.
yeah.
Cool.
Hey, but the thing
Lighten it.
is that video tonight, man, I get really stoned watching that video. That's a really tripped out video. I'd be sitting there at midnight, my friends go, "Ooh, the video's coming. Let's light up. You got anything to eat?"
I saw that tour. Garbage opened up.
Dude, I've never. Oh, I like Garbage too.
Yeah,
I
Garbage
love
opened.
Shelly Manson, man. Great singer. Even that motherfucker,
Shirley.
he produced fucking Nirvana, but I'll forgive him. Garbage is better.
I like garbage.
Butch Vig.
Yeah,
All
Butch
right.
Vig.
Then
But he's not
our
producing Melancholy.
our next contestant, our next panelist is it's me, man. I'm Dave. Oh, okay, I get it.
Dave's not here, man.
Um, Andy Rodriguez, brother, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Mark, for inviting me. And how's it going, Travis? It's good to be here.
Good to
I'm
see you,
excited to
Andy.
do this. And in
Cool.
fact, Mark, we were talking about Billy Corgan's guitar playing,
Yeah.
but James Ia and Billy Corgan do 50-50 on Melancholy on
Oh,
solos.
but I don't think he's done much after that, right?
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
He didn't
And
really
it's,
do anything on Siamese Dream, any
or
either.
Gish.
Or
Yeah.
Gish, yeah.
Yeah, but Melancholy, they did have a 50-50. But I don't think Billy really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Wow.
nonetheless,
Okay.
great album.
Boingo Boingo, anybody?
Boingo, boingo. Oh, you can oingo my boingo, bitch.
No way.
I'm gonna take a drink to that. Cheers.
All right,
Hey, no drinking tonight. We're smoking up a doob.
without
Well,
hesitation, Mark, let's get started with the BS, dude.
let's get started with the BS, man. This is something I put up as a quick dot today for Freeform Rock Podcast YouTube. And it got a lot of views, like 600. And Jerry kept going yawn when I put it up on Facebook. But Scribble, man, Gabriel, you gave Jerry agree with you, and I'm glad he did because metalheads, we argue about Testament and Metallica all the time. So that's a good thing. I'm not the biggest Testament fan. I do like Testament, but Ralph Vieira, Dr. Fuck's been bringing it up. They're calling them Disneyland metal or something lately, and so I listened to some Testament. I go, they're good. I go, but then I listen to his voice and I go, it sounds like every thrash metal artist out there. He has no distinctive sound. but James Hetfield does. When you hear Metallica, it's like, oh, that's Metallica. That's Metallica. You hear James's voice as soon as you know that's Metallica. You hear Testament, Chuck Billy, you go, who's that? Exodus? This? Oh, wait, that's Testament. So I was talking about that, man. I think Hetfield has a better, and even Chuck Billy admitted he wants to open for freaking Metallica one day. You know, that's his dream. So what do you guys think about that? If you know anything about that, Andy, I'll start with you.
Oh yeah, sure. I like. I've seen them both several times in concert. Of course, Testament is not as popular as Metallica, but their music is just as striking. I know what you mean by the voices or the vocals between James and Billy, but the thing is that we also hear Metallica a lot more than we do Testament.
That's true. It's
So,
just, I see Eric Armsby Jordan always ragging on Hetfield's voice. You
oh, I
pissed me
love
off, you bitch. Shut the fuck up. I just want to tell you that.
I love his voice. I
I
think
love
a
Hetfield's
great
voice.
voice.
I bet he's never seen Metallica live. So as soon as you try the New York pizza, also, Eric, shut the fuck up. Till you got
Yeah, okay, Eric. I do not condone any of this. This is all Mark saying, not me. But
Eric knows I love him. I'm fucking with him. He fucks with me all the time.
okay.
Mm.
So
So what do
so
you,
um
what?
so you're right about their vocals being similar, but it's just that we hear James a lot more than we do Testament.
What do you think about that, Travi Patty? You know what? I wasn't putting down Eric. I was fucking with him.
Oh no, I'm just gonna give my thoughts on the Chuck Billy and James Hetfield musical standpoint. And the first four Metallica albums, and even I'll say Black Album, James has a great thrash voice. It suits the music, and he doesn't sound bad today, but he doesn't have like that piss and vinegar that he used to have.
Of course not.
Chuck
40 years
Billy,
old.
I have always praised the high heavens out of Chuck Billy's voice. I think he has perfection when it comes to thrash metal. I think he's gotten better with age, honestly. But if I were to just off subject, if I were to get my top three favorite thrash vocalists, I would include Chuck Billy. I would include Charles Sabin from Toxic. That's a great one. And then I would include, and I'm not just saying this because I'm friends with him and I love his band, but man, Dr. Fuck, he is a great thrash vocalist.
Dr. Fuck has a distinct
thrasher
voice.
guy, man. I'm just saying this to be honest with you. If I never met the guy, I'd still say he is a phenomenal thrash vocalist.
Hey, dude, the thing with Dr. Fuck, he has more of a distinctive voice in thrash than Chuck Billy does.
And I would also throw in the lead singer of, I don't know his name, but I love the lead singer of Whiplash. I love the lead singer of Russ, I forgot his name, but he from Forbidden. If you like Forbidden, like Chalice of Blood, Forbidden Evil, just check out that stuff. What a great voice in thrash. So there, yeah. But I love both Chuck Billy and James Hetfield.
So, Jerry, you went yawn. So, would you have anything to say about this?
Well, I mean, like I said, when something gets talked about a lot, I kind of like just lose interest really fucking quick. I'm sorry. The first three Metallica albums, James, was absolutely fantastic. Probably, I think, in my opinion, in that era, the best thrash singer in that period. But then Testament comes out, The New Order, fucking The Legacy, Practice What You Preach. I'll take those three albums over anything Metallica did after Master of Puppets.
New Order is my favorite. New Order is my favorite Testament.
Hands down.
And Justice for All, you don't like it?
I do like him. I'm just saying, but I'll take the other one. I'll take the Testament. James got soft. He got rich. He lost it. Chuck Billy never lost the edge. Hold on, let me talk. He never lost the edge, man. I mean, he still is gnarly. He still fucking can bring it. But fucking James is just too safe now. Eric mentioned it. What do you say? Country hillbilly.
That was on Load and Reload.
But he's right though. I mean,
he was right with that. Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely needs to get in better physical shape. He's a pretty big boy now, Chuck Billy.
Really?
I met Chuck Billy.
Yeah, I heard he's a really cool dude too.
He's awesome. I got a picture with him. He's a
really
really
good
cool
with friends.
dude.
You know, I'm
But
just. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Okay, I'm done. I'm
No,
just
go
saying.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying it. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, Metallica, Testament. They're fans of Metallica. They idolize Metallica, absolutely. But I don't know. I think Testament surpassed them in those three albums
Well,
after Master of Puppets.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he did go to the country kind of voice with Load and Reload. Yes, and we reviewed those albums. Remember, I liked half of each
Ooh,
album, and you
ooh.
liked a lot of songs off both of them too.
A total of 4 songs I liked on them.
On both
I
of
like
them.
only
Yep.
I like only 2 songs from the Load and Reload albums.
But I'm just gonna say one thing: the last 3 Metallica albums. If you think James has lost his fire, you guys are fucked up in the
He
head.
sounds fine. I'm not
Sounds
a fan
fucking 72 seasons. He's
Uh,
fucking just going the fuck off. Lux
I'm
Eterna
not
is going the fuck off.
I'm not a
He's
72 seasons guy, but he sounds great on that album.
like
In my
a
opinion.
dude. James is going the fuck off. He's got that fucking since Death Magnetic, since Robert Trujillo came in the band, he lit a fire under his
I don't
ass
like
and
that
he's
bit.
sounding thrash again.
I don't like Death Magnetic.
Maybe it's the production you don't like because it kind of
No, it's
sucks.
not that. It's just the songs sound very pedestrian to me.
Ah, not me,
Oh,
dude.
pedestrian. Wow, I love that album.
Love
I
that
do,
album too.
but
I agree.
I fucking love Hardwired though. That album.
I do too.
Yeah,
Hardwire, yeah.
all you motherfuckers love Hardwired. I love Hardwired, but fucking 72 seasons is it's not a double album. It's just a fucking single album that they go off. Dude, the whole band is going, it's fucking thrash fucking masterpiece, man.
Yeah,
And you think he's
Ooh.
lost his fire? What has fucking Chuck Billy done out since
I'd
fucking
say
72
it's
seasons?
smoke a doobie. Smoke a doobie.
Okay, well, 72 seasons is good. Masterpiece, though, Mark? Huh.
What album was the last Megadeth good?
No.
No, it
Man,
wasn't.
God
I haven't
awful,
listened
actually.
to the whole thing to be quite
What
honest.
would you
That doesn't
rather
mean
listen
that
to, 72 seasons or
was-
Megadeth?
Oh, 72 seasons.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you just want to fuck her in the ass.
When did that last Megadeth album came out? I
About the
forgot.
same time.
I
Yeah,
like maybe a few
pretty
months
close.
before.
And
Yeah.
Bushy
Doobie,
Bushy was like this to that last Megadeth.
I like Dystopia more.
Oh, Dystopia is way better than that. But what happened with Dystopia? Fucking Hardwired came out. Metallica always one ups fucking Megadeth. Fucking
Yeah, but that still doesn't make 72 seasons. a
dude, I listened to that
like
album again this morning.
Uh-huh.
It jams, dude. I
Yeah,
played all the
that's
way
great.
through.
Hey, I'm glad you
It's
love
a good
it, man.
album.
I'm glad you love it because I love the Grateful Dead and I don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks.
Ooh, enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Enjoy. You beat me
Yeah,
to
man.
it,
If I
bitch.
have to be the lone Grateful Dead fan on this episode, then so be it.
Hey man, don't ever apologize or anything for music that you like, dude. I
Yeah,
never
man.
do. So.
And if Mark can like 72 seasons, then I can love what I love.
And I can like Oingo Boingo. You can love what you love, man.
I will wax mercilessly to Grateful Dead.
All right, man. So, what do you guys think about Jeff Pilson on the possibility of one final Dokken album with the classic lineup? He says, "Don't hold your breath." Dave.
No.
Yeah. I'll say that too. What is things that'll never happen for 1,000, Alex? I mean, it just won't happen.
What else do they have to say? They're tied past 30 years ago. Who wants to hear a new album from the original Dokken band?
Are they still doing a movie?
You in that movie, you just keep going off on that movie.
Well, I mean, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to have Dokken, dude? What is so good
Hey,
about
if
Dokken?
it's free, I'll watch it.
I
The $20 budget.
I thought the new Dokken album was pretty good, and
it was awesome.
It was.
If a one final album comes out with the original band, if they can somehow get Mick Brown to come out of retirement,
Oh, he's done.
I'd be happy with that. And Don Dokken doesn't sound great anymore, but hey, it's a little bit of studio magic. You can make it work.
It wasn't AI, and it wasn't auto-tune on his voice either.
What I would love, though, if Jeff Wilson can get involved in this, I would love some remixes, some good remixes. I'm looking at you, Queen. I'm looking for some good remixes of Tooth and Nail, Under Lock and Key, and Back for the Attack, please.
I like
That
the way
would
it
be
sounds.
great. And include the title track for Back for the Attack, please.
Well, that's on the Rock Candy version.
I don't care. I just want a really good remix.
The Rock Candy version of Back for the Attack's pretty good, man.
And
You know what?
and I'll say this like about Kicks with Blow My Fuse, it sounded great, but when that remix came out, it sounded even better.
Yeah.
So I think if they could do that with Kicks, they could do that with Dokken and make it really crunchy.
I'm just thinking, Jeff Pilson, just make original music, dude, because you're a great songwriter, you're a great bassist, you're a great musician, dude. You're better than anyone in Dokken. Without you, Dokken wouldn't have went. Because
Well, I
you're
mean,
the
he's busy
peacemaker.
doing his like 10-year fucking
Foreigner
goodbye
reunion.
tour from Foreigner.
Dude, George Lynch? Come on.
And
He
did
was
you
one
hear
of the
that?
first
Did you hear
for
that lynch
time.
mob? That last lynch mob album, Babylon?
I'm not talking about that.
I didn't bother with
I'm
it.
talking about his time in Dokken.
No,
And
but
what he did for Dokken.
But I'm saying that Jeff Pilson was the glue of that band. Without Jeff,
The harmonies.
George and Don were going at it. Jeff kept that band together.
Yeah, but George Lynch was the MVP of Dokken.
I think it's Pilson.
No way.
But I do think I have something to say about that. Yeah, George Lynch was the MVP, but Don Dokken could do it just fine without George. Just see the up from the ashes from the Don Dokken band, with John Norum and Mickey
Erase
D.
the slate.
Erase the slate, and
guess he was on that album, Pilson.
Exactly, and I gotta say this, man.
Okay.
I don't like any Lynch Mob albums after Wicked Sensation, but Wicked Sensation is a pretty damn good album.
All the Lynch Mob albums with Oni Logan are good.
Yeah,
but that Babylon album is like everybody, like we reviewed that album, Jerry. Remember? That was just fucking.
Oh, that was fucking shit.
That was like, I owned a CD. I never opened it. Anybody want a free Babylon CD? It's somewhere in here. I don't want it. Maybe I'll burn it.
Funny enough, that would be the last time you'd hear.
I gotta find it though. I haven't alphabetized shit yet.
It would be the last time you would hear a certain someone on that podcast.
Ooh.
I don't know. Some idiot that likes Oasis.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that, dude. He gets in my crawl.
Yeah, like, he is a duty. He is a duty.
Well, like Lou Graham, dude, he said that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame pulled a fast one on him, and that he was supposed to sing those songs, and then all of a sudden they brought all these artists on him. That's why Dennis Elliott didn't go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because it wasn't what they planned, and at the last minute they brought all these singers in to fucking push the original members out. What do you think about that, Dave?
Well, I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Well, this is a news story, though. No, it's a news story. He came up with, like, he's pissed off right now.
Oh, well, they don't own the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame can choose and do what they want and have on stage whoever they want. That's all there is to it.
But don't you think they let all the other original members come up and sing, but they put all these other fucking singers with Foreigner? That was a fucking disrespect shit. The original band could have played, except for Mick Jones, because he has fucking Parkinson's.
Right.
But all the other members could have played.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then Kelly Hansen sitting there with a tambourine.
Yeah, well, I totally agree, but that's up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It really is. I mean, I'm not saying that it's right. I mean, it's wrong what they did, especially if they have Kelly and Graham there. I mean, you got two vocalists that define Foreigner, but that's not what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame wanted.
I love Sammy, but fucking Sammy and Kelly Clarkson and fucking Demi Lovato. Come on, man. The fuck?
I know. Those make no sense.
I got some things to say, but
go for it.
Well, I didn't watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performance all the way through because I don't give a shit about the Hall of Fame. But I saw some clips about a Foreigner performing, and I thought that was pretty lousy of Lou for not allowing Lou Graham to perform. He sounds groovy. He sounds just fine. Sammy Hagar, look, I don't know Sammy Hagar jokes. I'm not going to say anything about Sammy Hagar. I will say something about Demi Lovato. He had no business being on that stage.
I thought you were going to say you're going to fuck her. You would fuck her, though.
Yeah, she's hot, but yeah, she has no business being up there. Kelly Hansen could have been. That's his name, right?
Yeah, Kelly Hansen.
He could have been up there.
He was.
He was
background.
up there. Man, I must have tuned out after that. But I gotta say something about Foreigner because I remember a while back we did an episode where we did top 11 bands we think suck, and I put Foreigner on the list, and Mark almost had a seizure. And I'd like to retcon this now. I went back to those first 3 Foreigner albums.
Not 4?
And I was pleasantly surprised. I really dig those albums now. Maybe they just had the girl on me, you know?
Well, listen
And-
to 4 then.
Fucking fantastic album.
I love 4 too. And now I love me some Foreigner. I used to not like them, but you know, my tastes changed.
Fantastic albums.
I love
All 3 of them.
Foreigner. So it's all good. I still hate the B-52s.
Oh, you can fuck off on that one.
I know I get
The only Foreigner album I never cared for was Agent Provocateur, but other than that,
you know,
solid
I
fucking
I
catalog.
agree with you on Agent Provocateur, but when you go back and listen to it, there's some great songs on that album, dude. Like Tooth and Nail.
Say you will. You take your mind
That-
up.
that-
Oh, that was
that's
awful,
not-
awful.
That
awful.
album was fucking
I don't give a
great.
shit. I
Inside
love that
Information. Listen to the song. Give me inside information. I
But-
love that fucking album.
I mean, Andy's right. Unfortunately, that is their decision finally. The band could just say, I'm not going to fucking do it then, if that's the case, and don't perform like Kiss did, for instance. As far as, having other singers come up, I think they're trying to stay relevant, maybe get younger viewers. I mean,
So
Demi
why didn't they
Lovato-
bring somebody up to sing for Peter Frampton?
Demi Lovato, Kelly Clarkson, Dua Lipa. I'll give Dua Lipa credit. She doesn't use any fucking tapes. She sings
Yeah, she
live
does.
pretty much all the time.
No, she does. You never seen her drop the microphone and she's still singing?
Well, it was a TV appearance. They always lip sync.
No,
on
it was her
TV.
concert. It was her
Well,
concert.
I saw what you're talking about. It was.
It wasn't TV.
Love
But
Sorry.
Demi Lovato does have a lot of rock in her. She loves rock and roll. I mean, you fucking need a Strauss in her band for a
Well,
long
she
time.
certainly does not rock.
No.
No, but I'm just saying she has some knowledge of rock. Well, Kelly Clarkson, I don't know. I assume she knows what she's talking about because she is a musician. I don't know. But she way over sang the fucking song, man. It was annoying. Lou was doing fine on his own. They should have let him sing. I agree 100% with you on that one. But like I said, I think they're just trying to get, I don't know, the younger
So
people
why
to
did
tune in.
Peter Frampton and before Duran Duran get to sing by themselves?
I don't know, dude. I guess they couldn't find somebody to sing for all of them.
No, because they didn't have faith in Lou Graham's vocals. They haven't seen him live, and the guy
Peter Frampton stole the stage.
Peter
stole the
Frampton
show,
ruled, dude.
He fucking was awesome, dude.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, when Yes was inducted, they're all up there in age. Yes still performed.
Oh, Geddy Lee played bass for
Yes,
freaking
he
Chris
did.
Squire.
And
Yeah.
I couldn't find a better person to replace Chris Squire.
Dude,
No, I mean there's travesties and there's good things about their performances in the Rock and Hall of Fame. Period. I mean that's all. There's great ones and there's ones you get to go scratch your head to. So
all right. Well, let's get a little bit of sports in here. Hurricane ruined the you could go. The Hurricane ruined the Rays Stadium, and they're gonna play at George Steinbrenner's minor league stayed in the Yankees. If you guys know Florida, it's fucking hot there. They don't get any fans. I think that place is going to be worse than the A's. What do you think about that, Andy?
Well, it's actually the Yankees spring training facilities.
yeah.
I feel bad for the Rays because they've always had really good teams for over a decade. And they just don't draw anyone. And unfortunately, it's going to be the same thing for them now. I wish that they would find something else to. I mean, why can't Major League Baseball help them repair the roof?
No, that place is a fucking dump. It deserves to be torn down.
They're
dude. I mean,
supposed to be building a new stadium,
yeah,
anyways.
it's a
aren't they?
leaky. I mean,
Stadium.
I'm telling Andy, it's a leaky. I mean, it's rust bucket. I've been in there a few times. Tropicana Field sucks.
Right.
I wish it should have blown the whole. Actually, I think the hurricane helped them out.
When they hit the top of the roof, isn't like in play too, right? And it falls down weird.
Yep.
I mean, isn't there a way where they could just remove the roof or just let them play without a roof?
That's what I was thinking too.
Well, I mean, maybe there's something wrong with the structure itself. You never know. The foundation. I don't know.
Well, whoever designed that needs to be fired.
I don't know. Baseball, unfortunately, in Florida is not really a big thing. I mean, even the Marlins, man. I
The
mean,
Marlins, what, 17,000 stadium, so they look full?
when they they bought a World Series team a couple years, they kind of sold a little bit, but even then they didn't sell out every night. It's,
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Florida is a
Yeah.
college football
It is.
state, and the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. And the Miami Dolphins stadium is really far in the boondocks, and it still sells out. So,
Like,
there's
I
no.
mean, because it's the hottest hockey state right now in the world. I mean, not in the world, but in the country, in the NHL, because Tampa Bay and Florida have won the Stanley Cup actually 4 out of the last 5 years. So I
How do
mean,
they do with attendance? Are they pretty good?
when they're winning, a lot of fair weather
Same
fans.
thing with the Miami Heat. They're pretty low when they're not good.
But they're drawing. I mean, of course, nobody wants to go see a perennial loser. I myself, I went to a few games myself, and a Panther game. I lived down there, and I mean, half full at best. I mean, because they were a shitty team. There was always close to the bottom, and they couldn't draw anything. Once they start winning, people come. I mean, that's all it is down there. Lightning fan, Tampa Bay Lightning's always had good fans. They've always sold well and everything. So,
Well, nobody wants to go see an Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles game either, unless it's the Dodgers, Yankees, or Boston
Yeah.
playing there, or the Astros. They
Nah.
draw a lot with the Astros too.
yeah, I mean,
A lot of Astros fans.
the same with the Panthers. I mean, when the Rangers came to town or something like that, they'd always draw more because there's a lot of Ranger fans down in South Florida.
It's like Angel fan when they won that World Series. It was like most of those people like were turncoats. Dodger fans went to the Angels, said "fuck the Dodgers," and now they're back to the Dodgers. They said, and I tell these people, "Fuck you! You weren't with the Dodgers for 99 losses. Fuck you! Get the fuck away from my team."
Yeah, I'm waiting for the motherfucker to call me out when the Reds finally win a World Series. You're just a fair weather fan.
Oh,
You
like
probably
they
just
did.
like the team.
What are
that
you
wins.
saying? I can't read that, dude. I hate sports. That's okay, but this show does sports, so you won't be on the World Series episode that we're planning because we're gonna do our top 11 World Series, but we can't pick our teams.
Thank you.
I've already got that done. I'm just waiting for the
I
date.
want to get Mike and Bill Roseberry on that episode. They're huge baseball fans and they're Cardinal fans, so I
love those guys.
I love those guys too.
Fans.
But let's get to one more story. Sebastian Bach, he went way overboard on Instagram because his wife left him. I understand that. You come home and your wife moved out. That's happened to me. I understand, but I didn't go on fucking Facebook and start going crazy on that shit. What do you think about that, Jerry?
I mean, he was obviously distraught about it. He thought the best way to do it was post it on Instagram, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it does suck, when your woman leaves you or whatever. But I mean, I don't
Dude,
know what to
I've
say.
been there with the Dear John letter. It's not
I mean,
good at all.
Yeah, I mean,
And she took my
obviously-
U2 DVDs too. That was fucked up.
well, that was probably the best thing that she could do.
Oh,
for
fuck you. She took my U2 live in Boston. I was so pissed.
But I mean, I hate using that phrase. It is what it is, but it is what it is, man. I mean, yeah.
What do you think about that, Andy?
I don't know. I've never been left before. So,
Well, yeah, I'm so jealous of people who have married for years, and
so
dude, I'm on my.
So I don't know. I mean, he should not really put out their dirty laundry like that, especially a 60-year-old man or however old he is. So I think that was a bad move on his part. Made him look.
And then he says he's single, and then he takes it back. I'm sorry for saying I'm single.
It makes him sound like a dildo.
But the thing is, I understand what he was saying on those things. But the thing is,
You don't do that.
I didn't put it up there. I got a divorce with Diane. Did I say anything about her?
No.
Did I say you didn't know my first wife, Vanessa? I didn't say nothing about it. I keep my dirty laundry to myself. I may be sad, but the thing is, it's no use to bash him on. He was like distraught. I get it.
Yeah, but he's a big time star, so.
But Sebastian's an idiot, though. Why do you think Skid Row don't want him back in there?
Exactly.
Because they weren't good to begin with.
All right. Whatever.
Sorry.
All right, you got anything to say? Well, let's talk about one more thing.
Oh, I got something to say.
Oh, go ahead, say something.
I got something to say. Well, why do you think she fucking left them? That guy he's more unpredictable than a Florida hurricane.
Oh shit!
That guy just won't shut up. Why do you think the guys in Skid Row don't want him back? You could give him freaking Bill Gates's freaking cash flow, and they'll still say no.
I don't know about that, but
Fuck Sebastian Bach. Look, I love the first 3 Skid Row albums, but he is a problem.
Dude, I heard they had to tackle him on a plane.
It's a two-edged sword because I'm not interested in Skid Row without Sebastian Bach. Look, I did like the last album with Eric Roswell. I like that. That was a decent album. I wasn't crazy about it like others. But no Sebastian Bach, no Skid Row. You lost your prime
hey,
vocalist.
man, his solo album kicked ass, actually.
Oh, that last solo album was really good, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Sebastian Bach is a douche. Just see how he reacted with the whole Johnny Solinger death. They accidentally posted a picture of him on Twitter. He's like, I didn't die, but rest in peace, Johnny Solinger.
Oh, because they kept saying condolences to Sebastian Bach. You know, that's
it's like, and Sebastian Bach just throws a major fit about this kind of shit. He's the kind of guy that says, if you don't like my political opinions, you're not allowed to listen to my music. That guy is certifiably crazy. He's nuts.
Yep. All right. Well, how about Yale wanted to do a class on Beyoncé?
Yeah. I thought Yale was smart.
Well, I'm just saying this is why these kids get degrees and they can't get a job because of classes like this.
Fuck Beyonce.
What'd you major? I majored in Beyonce.
I majored in Beyonce. Why am I working at fucking Burger King?
Here's what I feel about Beyonce.
I just had to get that in there. I thought that was funny, but I gotta get this in here for Jerry. He's a huge Iron Maiden fan. Tom Morello is ready to chew his leg off to secure Iron Maiden in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Jerry.
But I put some salt and pepper in that bad boy. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Sorry. Enjoy chewing your leg off there, Tom. I would love to see Maiden.
They don't even want to go in there. Maiden.
I would love to see Maiden get the recognition they deserve.
And I hope Bruce Dickinson pulls a Johnny Rotten and doesn't show up.
And not that shitty fucking organization. But if they did, they better include Paul Di'Anno, and they better include fucking Dennis Stratton, and they better include Clive Burr.
Lemmy said the best thing about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because they asked Lemmy for his jacket from one of the '80s tours, and Lemmy said sure, and they said they lost it, and Lemmy's like figures. And Lemmy called it a glorified souvenir shop.
What about you, Andy?
That also means Janet Gers is going to get in.
Oh God, he does nothing in that band.
He should go in. Well, if they
fuck Janet Gers, fuck that guy. I've seen him twice.
Hang on a second there. Yannick, look, I'm not a fan of Latter-day Iron Maiden, but Yannick Gers has been there since 1990. And I feel like he deserves to be in. He stayed with Maiden even when they were going through some dark times in the 90s. But I think he belongs in there.
I've seen him live twice. And when he plays songs that he wasn't involved in, he just sits up there and looks like a fucking fool. When they play like Fear of the Dark or something that he was on, he plays. But when or the new stuff, he plays. But when they're playing like fucking Rime of the Ancient Mariner, he's like, he's like one of those little like,
you know. I'm not gonna argue about it, but I will say I liked Yannick Gers when he was in the Ian Gillan band.
Oh, that was a good album, though. Anything on that, Andy, about Iron Maiden, Tom Morello getting
I hope they don't get in because everyone in the media is going to say, well, if it wasn't for Tom Morello, they wouldn't have got in. Well, Tom Morello is the one that got in. Well, Tom Morello said that they should be in. Right. Well, Tom Morello, fuck that. Iron Maiden should be in because of Iron Maiden. And the same way that they fucked Judas Priest. Oh, well, they're not really in. They're just, I don't know. They put something in, some kind of name in front of them being inducted into the Rock and Roll.
Tom Morello was saying on Eddie Trunk that the Scorpions would never get in. I go, what the fuck's wrong with you, Tom? Scorpions rule.
Oh, yeah, they do, but they won't.
They won't
And,
ever let them
and
because
why?
Eddie Trunk asked them, "Is this more about the world music or is this just about America?" Because if
But
it's world, then Scorpion should be in there.
yeah, but how is Tom Morello a part of the board now?
I don't
I
know,
don't
but
understand.
it's good he's on there because he's him and Dave Grohl lobbying
Is
for
his
good
band
bands.
even in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, they got
No.
in
Yeah, they got
When
it.
they get
are?
when they get
Oh, I
in,
didn't
when they
know
get
that.
in, they got in last year, right?
2 years ago. Yeah, last year.
I didn't know that.
But he
Yeah.
couldn't lobby for his own band. It was other people lobbying for them. He said so.
Well, of course they did.
I like
Which
those.
is which
I
is
like
which,
I like Rage Against the Machine.
which is a shock. They did. It took them a long time to get in because they're to me a perfect example of a rock and roll Hall of Fame band. So I'm surprised it took them that long to get
I
in.
love Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
I
they fucking
love,
they're
I
terrible.
love Rage Against the
I
Machine.
love Rage.
You know what? On the last album they ever did, I love what they did to Bob Dylan's Maggie's Farm. That
Yeah.
was really cool.
On that Renegades, but I love Rage Against the Machine. I saw them during the Evil Empire tour. I got all their stuff, but they don't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're not good enough.
All
The
right,
Rock
There
and
you
Roll Hall
go,
of
Mark.
Fame
All
is
right.
one of the greatest bands of all time, and they are not.
Who?
Rage Against the Machine.
They're not Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I know, but they shouldn't be.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. Either should the Sex Pistols, but they're there.
Well, they definitely.
Why
belong.
isn't Boston in there for
They
one thing?
revolutionized punk rock just like the Ramones did.
Yeah,
See, it doesn't matter. The Boston should be in there. If they get in there for one album, Boston should be in there for three. Just
Robert
saying.
Trujillo.
Well,
for
even though the
instance,
Sex Pistols only made
Robert
one
Trujillo
album,
did play on an album before he got in there.
even though the Sex Pistols released
So?
only one album, that one album was a major game changer.
All right, Jerry. What are we
All
doing,
right.
dude?
But the album that when Robert Trejo got in, which I love Robert Trejo, but they didn't get in because of the album that he was on. They got in because of the original band members, original albums. That's why when Kiss went in, I agree that only those 4 members from Kiss should have gotten in.
Well,
Because they got in because of those early albums.
Jerry was talking to somebody. Jerry, what are we doing? I was taking a bong rip.
well, it's your show. Why don't you introduce it, man? But I'll do it anyway if you want to. Just taking a ball rip.
Yes,
We're gonna
let's
be
do this
doing-
fucking thing.
We're gonna be doing our top 11 stoner movies or movies that you want to smoke to, whatever. Just funny movies that require maybe a little substance abuse to enjoy it even more. So that's what we're doing tonight. So let's get started. Travis, what's your number 11, dude?
Oh shit! Can I go next?
Andy, what do you got? Number 11.
Yeah, my number 11, since Patty doesn't want to go right now, I will start it off. In fact, I shared this list with my friends at work, and they're like, "Hey, that's a pretty good list." I'm going to start off my number 11 with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp.
Good one.
I think that's a fantastic movie. It's a trippy trip, man. It really is. I didn't know anything about this Hunter Thompson guy until after.
Did you ever see Where the Buffalo Roam?
Huh?
Did you ever see Where the Buffalo Roam?
No.
That's with Bill Murray playing Hunter S. Thompson before Johnny Depp.
Right.
And he had Peter Boyle as his lawyer.
Oh, really? Did he?
Yeah, Peter Boyle. It was Bill Murray and Peter Boyle. It's called Where the Buffalo Roam. Check that out.
Oh, well, yeah, Neil Young helped with that soundtrack as well, but I've never seen it.
You should check it out. It's the same kind of shit.
Oh, really?
Yep.
But Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is my number 11. I thought it was a fantastic movie. I thought it was shot very, very well. The cinematography on that is just awesome, especially when they were holed up in that hotel and they would get on this. I don't even know what kind of drugs they were on. What was it?
Acid and weed.
Acid and weed, and also some kind of
and alcohol. They were doing alcohol, weed, acid,
and a masculine. I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Hunter S. Thompson was into he was like Timothy Leary.
Yeah.
He liked to get to another state of mind to do that. So that is a trippy character. They made 2 movies about him, Where the Buffalo Roam and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And great pick though, man. I almost picked that one.
I like that movie
because I like it when he's at the bar and he goes lizards. Lizards are at the bar. What are these lizards doing here? He's just tripping out and seeing a lizard bartender.
Trip that
God,
movie.
Benicio del Toro is his lawyer, right?
Yeah,
Great actor.
yeah, yes.
Great underrated actor right there. I think he's a lot better than all these other people that are out there. I think if he was fucking white, he'd be fucking like what Mel Gibson. Guy's a great actor.
All right, Travis, you ready?
I'm ready. Well, my list is a little all over the place. There's some typical stoner movies on here, and then there's some movies here that I love to watch when I'm stoned. That
I'm
I
the same
save
way.
it for when I go on a massive trip.
I got
So my
shit.
number 11 is going to be the only music film on this list. Talking about 1976, Led Zeppelin. The song remains the same.
Oh, nice one.
The sequences where Jimmy Page climbs up the mountain, sees the wizard-like guy, and during the epic Dazed and Confused jam. Oh my god! Just the visuals. It's just a fantastic film. The songs are just great to listen to when you're tripping out, especially No Quarter and Whole Lot of Love and the Rain song. Damn. It's a fantastic movie, and that's my number 11.
What I liked about watching that Stone, which I used to do it years and years ago, was like, fuck, this song is still on? When is this going to end already?
Why do you think it was played at midnight? It's all the stoners came out after midnight, man.
That could have been a 6 hour long movie, and I'd still enjoy it.
Me too. I love it.
But you know they were supposed to do that on the President's tour, but Robert Plant broke his leg, so they released that. So and that's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, it's a really good double live album too. I really enjoyed it.
Dude,
One of my favorite live albums, baby.
Dude, Dazed and Confused. Shit, I need to play that next week on that metal station.
Yeah, it's a
good. You know what? Save that song for last.
Nobody listens to the last song. They always tune out at the last song. So I tried not to play like a really good one at the end of the show because they tune out. The chat room goes away.
All right, Mark.
Okay, good night.
Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I like this movie. What is it? Seth Rogen and what's that dude's name? The other dude and fucking Danny's in here. Pineapple Express, man. That movie is like a classic newer stoner movie. It's like, yeah, damn, that's so fucking. It's like I was a stoner when I turned like 21, and I stopped for a long time, and I basically just smoke now for knee pain and back pain. I don't smoke for like getting stoned. But fucking back then I did, and I was like, fuck, this is a fucking trip. That movie just tripped me out. I loved it. It was like, because I'm very harsh on stoner movies, because stoner movies are my favorite type of comedy. So that's my number 11, Pineapple Express.
I'm going with a trippy movie done by the great Stanley Kubrick. A Clockwork Orange, man. Talk about trippy as shit, man. Great movie. Weird as hell, but cool at the same time. It was well acted by Malcolm McDowell. Fucking amazing in that role. Just the you didn't know what to expect next from that movie.
I've taught you well, my little trip.
Yes. The therapy session, that was a trip, where he's trying to get out this sex addiction or whatever.
When he's fucking the two women after he meets them.
Just kicking the shit out of somebody singing in the rain. I mean, it's just like that's so much weird shit to it, man.
And raping a woman.
Yeah. Just trippy. I mean, is it a stoner movie per se? But if you watch it stone, it really enhances the experience, in my opinion. So that's my number 11.
Yeah, something tells me they weren't drinking just milk, if you know what I mean.
No.
But that was when on Black Spinner Circle when we did our top 10 movie soundtracks. That was in my list was a Clockwork Orange soundtrack. It's amazing. It's awesome. I remember I found that on vinyl for $1, that soundtrack. And it's so good. It's so great. My number 10?
Yep.
What was it? Yeah, my number 10 is great. I love watching Family Guy. I think McFarlane is just hilarious. Ted is my number 10.
Nice.
I thought we were talking the other day, Jerry, and I don't know what it was, but about the comedic timing of Wahlberg, of Mark Wahlberg. What was it, you, Jerry?
I don't know, but I remember maybe it was we. I think we did start. I talked to somebody about Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Um,
we were talking about the other guys and his comedic timing, and I thought he was perfect in Ted. I
Him
thought it was
and Will
awesome.
Ferrell too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
oh,
with
the
what?
other guys. The other guys was
It's
awesome.
funny.
Yeah,
Young Mark Wahlberg got Ted for Christmas, and his dad got a blowjob.
Yeah.
and what was I going to say? And I liked Daddy's Home, just not part
Yeah.
two. Part two is horrible.
Oh, I like it with Mel Gibson.
Oh well, you see, I didn't like it.
Uh,
But I liked the first one, and I thought him and Ted were great.
yeah.
So Ted is my number 10.
The
That
TV show is really
Travis.
good.
All right, number 10, a remake of a TV show. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is the movie that made me love Jonah Hill and it made me love Channing Tatum. Talking about 21 Jump Street. Great film. Great movie.
I thought the second one was better.
I
Actually,
like it when they're tripping out and they're talking to talking to the principal and they see his face like turn into like an ice cream cone or something. That's just a fantastic, funny movie. Love that made me a Jonah Hill fan. I used to not like Jonah Hill, but that movie convinced me that he was funny.
Oh, I love Jonah Hill since the first time I saw him.
And this won't be the last time you see Jonah Hill on my list. So.
Huh. I think he was
All right.
great.
Mark, what do you got?
Don't be a menace by drinking your juice in the hood. I fucking
Yeah.
love the way his brother's head.
Oh,
That movie
dude,
is just fucking.
great.
It's so fucking. They're like following the Asians following the black guy, thinking they're gonna steal, and then the white guy in the suit is the one who's stealing everything. It's like that's so true, man. The way they selling guns. He goes, "You got a problem? Psh, you got this big old military weapon," and the one girl having all those babies, and they're always stoned. Oh, I love that movie. So funny. Wayne's brothers rule.
Well, the Wayne's family empire is great. You
Yes.
think of everything that the Wayne's family has done, from "I'm going to get you, sucker" to "In Living Color" to "Blank Man." Blank Man's so stupid.
Scary movies till
Yeah, yeah,
four,
all the scary movies.
Yeah,
till
I
they
have to admit,
left.
Damon Wayne and his son show is not that funny. I watched it a few
Oh,
times.
I
Oh,
like it.
I try to
Is it?
watch it.
I
I
liked
watched
it.
I
time.
don't know.
It got better after 3 episodes.
Oh, did it? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, because I want to get into that.
They're getting the chemistry now. You can see
Okay,
it. You know, a show takes 3 or 4
100%.
episodes to get into. That's my rule. Because you watch the original Seinfeld, it didn't get you from the beginning. It
No,
built up.
Yeah,
yeah,
even Married with Children was a little stiff when it came out.
Yeah, it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
And now we look back at it because we love that show and we go, we don't see it anymore.
and the same thing with The Office. It started
Yeah.
off kind of slow, and right now, just yesterday, I started watching that St. Denis Hospital,
Mhm.
and it was okay. It's by the makers of Superstore.
Mm.
So I'm gonna give it a
I like The Office from the beginning. I thought
Yeah.
I laughed.
Until James Spader came on there.
Oh yeah,
I like James Spader.
Yeah, not in the office.
yeah, but after Michael Scott left, I left.
Yeah,
So,
that's James Spader. It's like,
yeah,
why?
yeah, exactly.
He's good in that other show that just ended.
What was the name of that one?
I don't remember. I watched it and I got
where he was
bored.
like a criminal. He helped.
Yeah,
He was
criminal
like
mastermind.
yeah. What was
FBI.
that called?
Yeah.
Fuck. I can't remember what it was called. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I watched it a few times. It was all right. He wasn't convincing in that role to me either. What people say about Tulsa King, for instance, I cannot get into that show.
Oh, I love Tulsa.
It
King.
just, I don't. Sylvester Stallone's just not believable in that role, man.
Right, exactly.
That's the only thing wrong with it, I think, man.
And that's because I love Sylvester Stallone. And
I do
everything
too.
else he's done.
I
But
do
that,
too.
you're like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah, I
I
don't
get
it
it.
either.
I'm weird.
Oh, well, no, I get it. I just don't. It does resonate with me. And I just wanted to ask, because every time I see these commercials, I've never seen Yellowstone.
Love it.
Love it.
But let me ask y'all, since y'all watch it, is it just a rehash of Dallas?
No, not at all.
No,
I mean,
no. I
there's
watched
some,
Dallas
yeah.
my whole life.
Right.
I like Dallas more.
Yeah.
Patrick Duffy's a pimp, man.
Fucking dude.
Nah, I like Yellowstone. Yellowstone's awesome.
Okay.
Especially the first
Larry Hagman, man.
season 2 of Yellowstone.
JR.
You might lose a little interest in season 2 because it is kind of slow, but after that,
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Beth is
and
always
the
good,
pre
though.
and 18 Beth is fucking awesome. 1823 or 1883 is really good, and 1923 are really
Yeah.
good too. If you haven't watched those
Okay.
are really
No,
good.
Oh
I
my
have not.
god.
Good stuff.
But dude, I wanted JR just to kick Bobby's ass every once.
Yeah, right?
I said, dude, just shut the hell up, Bobby. Shit. You're ruining shit. You're ruining our with your goody two shoe bullshit.
Remember he was dead and he came back and it was a
Oh
dream?
my god.
Yeah.
Mark, get kicked in, man.
Except for
Oh God, here we go. This is gonna be interesting for the rest of the night.
Oh my
especially
God.
especially when
Dude, I stopped, dude. I'm good.
especially when
I'm not
JR
even drinking. I stopped drinking.
Yes, Jerry.
all right.
Where are we at, Jerry?
Already
It's up to me. I have Fear, Loathing in Las Vegas as well. Great fucking movie. I just watched that about a week ago. It's still a fucking. You mentioned Benicio del Toro, fucking awesome. The only thing I never liked him in was the Star Wars movie that just came out a few years ago. I liked him in anything else, but
yeah.
besides that,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
yep, he was in. Who you playing Guardians of the Galaxy?
He's the dude, the collector.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we talked about that. That's a great fucking movie. To me, it's underrated. I mean, it did get some praise, but man, I thought it was, as well as being a trippy movie, I thought it was really well acted. So at the same
Oh
time,
yeah.
if that makes any sense,
Yeah.
Travis got that permanent grin on his face over there now.
Yeah, but that's what makes a great movie too. It's not just because
Yeah.
it's trippy. It's the acting. It's the writing. You got some badass actors and actresses. That's what makes the movie.
All right, Andy, number 9, man.
Yeah, my number 9 stars Jeremy Piven and the great David Spade.
Oh,
You.
nice. I forgot about that movie.
Oh,
That movie
yeah,
rules.
I can sit down and watch that movie every time it's on. I think it's fantastic. So I'm going to go with a PCU as my number 9.
Dude, them throwing meat at the vegans.
Oh, what's the guy's last name? Jason who?
Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy Piven.
Nick Kivet.
David Spade. David Spade's part of the Young Republicans. And he wants his house back.
I love David Spade. I love David Spade, man.
That movie rules. Jeremy Piven, you never seen, what was that show they were in? Entourage?
I like David Spade and Black Sheep.
What about Jeremy Piven in Entourage as Ari?
Yeah. He was also in that show with Ellen DeGeneres. That's the first time I saw him. Because he was, I don't know if he played like her roommate or her friend, but he was always there. I like Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, he's great.
All right.
He fumbled.
All right. I don't like Ellen DeGeneres. She's a hooah. All right. Let's see here. Number 9. The first animated movie on this list, man. And I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not. It's anime, but it's really good anime. I'm talking about Spirited Away. It's a beautifully animated movie. So many great visuals to see when you're completely stoned like I am right now. It's a fucking awesome movie. Beautiful animation. But what do you expect from Studio Ghibli? They make high quality animated movies that rivals Disney. So that's my number 9 is Spirited Away.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
I'll go with Friday. I love that movie. It's like, damn, you mean to tell me who gets fired on their day off? Damn. Said it's Friday. We're going to get high. You lost your job, Craig. Like, I love them. Damn. If a big worm. I'll get your money, big worm. Chris Tucker, man.
I love
Like
Bernie Mac in that movie.
Oh, Bernie Mac is awesome in the movie too, man.
He's so missed.
I love all the Fridays movies. There's not a bad one. They're all progressively good. Cat Williams comes
Yeah.
in as the pimp.
Yeah.
It got
Yeah.
progressively got better. I liked it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Oh
like them all.
shit! I forgot
I
to
like 'em
add
all.
a movie to my list. Damn it.
I like them all. I like the one when Big Worm pages them to someone page Smokey. Motherfucker, you know who this is. Did somebody page Smokey?
Every time I go in the kitchen, you're in the kitchen, eating all the food. The dad was awesome in that movie. He was
Oh,
funny.
Oh yeah, John Witherspoon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
Shit, man.
Yeah, that
Bernie,
really sparked up his career. And in fact, he was the father in the Wayans Brothers show.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and that show lasted a long time. I'm surprised it lasted several years.
The Wayans brothers. It was good, and I forgot
Yeah, it
about
was.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss Bernie Mac, man. I wish he was still
The
alive.
Bernie Mac show is really good.
It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. I thought that was the last. Well, yeah, it's one of the last great sitcoms, in my opinion.
He did do Soul Plane, wasn't that his last movie? With Snoop Dogg, Soul Plane.
yeah.
Soul
I
Plane,
think
Soul
Plane was his
Plane.
last.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know, I the first few seasons of Neighborhood were pretty good, but the season's kind of lame. I'm not digging the Neighborhood right now.
It's still on.
Yeah,
I watch it.
Oh wow, I didn't think that show was very good at all either.
really? You didn't like it, Jerry? I liked it.
I like the Neighborhood.
Yeah, me too.
All right, my next one is a recent. It's a recent one that just came out a few years ago, but I absolutely fucking love it. And that's Cocaine Bear.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It's fucking
weird.
hilarious, dude. This bear just finds cocaine everywhere. It starts fucking chowing down and killing people, man. I mean, it's funny. What would say comedic horror? I guess you would call it. I guess or gore, comedic gore. I don't know what you'd call it, but
Okay.
yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I think it's a funny ass movie. I would love to actually watch it stoned. I haven't, but I can just imagine because I used to smoke. I would love to see that movie stoned. So maybe in the future. Maybe it'll be legal here one day in Tennessee. I doubt it, but we'll see. But anyway, that's my number 9, Cocaine Bear. Number 8, Andy.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever be legal here in Texas. They barely let us vote, much less make weed. But my number 8, I love this movie. I watch it every time I can. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Hell yeah, man.
The part that was just so hilarious was when Doogie Howser comes out. And that was like, what the hell is Doogie Howser doing here? Because you hadn't seen him in a while, like in a long while.
Yeah.
And then he comes out as this, I don't even know what his character was. And he played himself because they're like, is that Neil Patrick Harris? And then find him in the middle of the night, just outside of White Castle. I love it. It's such a good movie.
Oh, I love that part. Yeah, come in my house, eat my food, fuck my wife, do this. He's like, wait, what did you say? Yeah, fuck my wife. And then he comes in, he wants to have a foursome.
Oh my god.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
All
More
right,
on that later.
Travis, what do you got?
Number 8. By far my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. I'm talking about motherfucking Pulp Fiction. Oh my god. I love that damn film. It's great to watch when you're high as fuck.
It is. Just the fucking
I
dialogue.
want to go into full detail why I love it, but we got more movies to talk about on this list. So I think the movie
I
is
don't
perfect.
remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I
Samuel
remember,
Jackson.
I remember my buddy Kevin. He asked a girl to paint a picture of the movie poster for him, and in 2 shakes of a lamb's rack, she accidentally put 3 instead.
Yeah. What was the name of the restaurant? I can't remember it. Fuck, what was it called? I forget, but yeah. Great pick. I haven't even thought about putting that in there. I should have. I think that's a good stoner movie. So yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah, it is.
All right, Mark, what you got, man?
I got Super Troopers
Yeah.
with Neil Patrick Harris is in that movie too. It's just a trippy movie. They're fighting like space bugs and stuff. And when I used to get stoned back then, that was like really a trippy movie. Really good. hot chick in there. Great acted, and the Super
Yeah, she
Troopers
was.
2 came out. It was horrible.
That was bad.
But Super Troopers was good, and they could never recreate that movie. That's like a cheesy movie for me. I love it.
All right, my next one is from the great Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, just for one scene, the Scooby Doo scene. That was fucking classic, dude. Love that fucking scene. I mean, I like all Kevin Smith's movies, but that scene is probably the best, I think, in my opinion, that he's ever done. Yeah. Zoinks, yo. It's hilarious. You have to fucking watch it to know what I'm talking about. I didn't. What you guys into the Clerks movies by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the first one a lot.
Did you like the third one? Did you like how it ended?
No.
Third one?
No.
I didn't either.
That was a
disappointed
sad
in that.
movie.
Yeah.
Too sad.
Yeah, I agree. But I thought, I think Kevin Smith's pretty cool. I mean, he's a low budget writer, but he writes good stuff in my opinion. It's intellectual stoner comedy, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, I think he's an iconic person.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
Yes. But that's my number 8, is it? Yes. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So number 7, Andy.
Number 7, I knew that I had to put a Cheech and Chong movie on here, but which one? I'm only going to pick one. I went with my favorite, of course, Cheech and Chong, the next movie. I thought that was awesome. It's so great. And when the first couple of times I saw it, I did not like it when they introduced the cousin who was played by Cheech.
Oh, Red?
Yeah. But then as I grew older, it tripped me out even more, Red. And then pretty much it's kind of like another movie within a movie, when they go into that rich house and then they take that family for a ride, and Pee-wee Herman's just great in that movie as well as a guest star or a star or whatever it is, or whatever role he played. He was just so good in. And I thought Cheech and Chong was one of the great teams. I got several of their albums here. I love to hear their albums. That's why It's Me, Man, I'm Dave. It's Dave.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that when I was a kid from my older friends on cassette, and I never understood till I got older. And now I have that vinyl, and I think their timing was fantastic. I think they were original and one of a kind. They were decades before anyone else even tried to do what they did, and no one did it any better either. So Cheech and Chong, the next movie. I hated the Corsican Brothers.
Yeah, I didn't care for that either.
That movie sucked.
But yeah. I did like Born in East LA, which it was just Cheech. And I also liked Throw Another Shrimp on the Barbie. I thought that was really good too.
You didn't like Far Out Man?
Oh yeah, I did like Far Out Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I Am the Walrus. Cuckoo.
All right, Travis, what do you got?
All right, we're at number 7, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Number 7, another funny animated movie on my list starring Seth Rogen. And I love this movie. Even the title made me interested in watching it. Sausage Party, man. I love that.
I haven't seen that movie yet. I haven't.
That's funny, weird, man. Yeah. It's rated R for a reason, for sure, because of the big orgy at the end with all the foods are fucking each other. It's, oh my God. It's great. Sorry, I spoiled it a little bit for you, Jerry.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, it's like I'm watching, an Academy Award nominated film.
It's really funny.
Right.
You'll love it.
Is it me, or is it just those Best Picture movies always suck ass in my opinion? The Oscars, I don't know. They're boring. Yeah.
Anyway. Party was fucking funny.
They're already farty, and they're more farty than arty.
I mean, did you guys ever watch No Country for Old Men? That movie sucked.
Oh, dude,
I love that movie. No Country for Old Men.
Really?
Yeah,
I hated that fucking movie.
Oh man, it was great.
I love that movie.
Or
not
that
fucking
fucking
movie, but it's okay.
Oh, okay, well.
Oh, dude, that was a crazy scene.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning when he's down there and it's dark, and he's got all this money, and then when he sees those headlights come on, oh, dude, that was fucked up. And that truck starts coming down the hill, hauling ass after him. Dude, what a scene. What a scene.
Oh shit.
Yeah. As soon as you saw those headlights pop open, you're like, oh fuck, this dude's gonna get fucked.
Pop open like a can of Pringles.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. And it was shot along the border here in Texas, in the Del Rio area. So you get that desert style movie. Golly, it was so good. It was like Fargo it's kind of like Fargo in the desert to me. And I love Fargo.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
Dazed and Confused. It's a great movie. I like it. I just don't think it. I think it's just weird how they go back and like pick on the junior high kids. I've never seen that in my life, but that's it. But I could see where they're being a rebel and they want to break the rules and shit. It's a great movie, great soundtrack. Matthew McConaughey, classic lines in there.
All right.
It's like that guy wasn't even supposed to be an actor, and they just said, "Hey, you want to be in a movie?" And they wrote it for him. So Days of Confused, and that got a great actor out of there. Who else is from that movie?
Oh, Mila Jovovich, fucking
the guy who plays Ray
but
Manzarek
who's still doing stuff?
The guy who plays Ray
Yeah,
Manzarek in the Doors movie, he was in it, I believe.
the red Cole Hauser's in Yellowstone, man. He's a badass in Yellowstone, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Rory Cochrane.
Rory Cochrane.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird watching him play Slater in that movie. Then you realize some of the other roles he played after that. It's like, holy shit, that's the same dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, who else was in
Ben
there?
Affleck.
I mean, who was the girl that was on? Who was the girl that was on Weeds? She was in there too. I can't think of her name at the moment.
Oh well, I know Renee Zellweger was.
That she played like 2 seconds in that movie or something like that.
Yeah, but she was in it.
There. Yeah. And one of the fucking London brothers is Jeremy or Jason. I can't remember which
Jeremy
one.
London.
Yeah. I thought it was a great movie myself. Good pick.
Yeah, me too.
All right. My pick is you're going to stand there on the fireworks stand and tell me you don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, Husker do's, Husker don'ts. Fucking Joe Dirt, man. Fucking
love that movie, man.
Just for that scene right there, it was just hilarious, man.
You can watch it free on YouTube, folks. It's up there.
No Nipsey Daisies with or without the scooter stick.
My favorite part in that movie, I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin.
Oh, fucking, and then you got Jamie Presley's fucking harder than hell, dude. Yeah. I didn't care for the second
Hagar, Van Halen.
Yeah, I didn't care for the second one too much, but the first one was funny as shit, dude.
First one's hilarious. You've been hauling around a big
iron.
You've been hauling around a big piece of shit.
Shit.
You want to hear my Joe Dirt impression? Want to hear my Joe Dirt? Where my head go tweet tweet.
And then your boy Kid Rock was in there, Mark.
Yeah.
God.
Nobody rocks you around, Dirt.
Oh, fuck Kid Rock.
He was still dressed like he does in real life.
That wasn't a big change.
I like most of Kid Rock's music. I don't have to agree with what he does, you know.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your politics. I'm not gonna like your music because of your politics.
He raped Werewolves of London and Sweet Home Alabama and made it into that awful All Summer Long song.
I like that song. His first 3 albums are really good. I like his first 3. Really good.
Oh, we're spending way too much time talking about that dude. I brought it up. I'm sorry. That's what I mean. We wasted too much time talking about it. All right. Anyway, number 6, Andy.
Yeah. My number 6 is going to be The Big Lebowski. I love that movie. I think it's fantastic. Jeff Bridges, the great John Goodman, the great Scooby Buscemi. I'm sorry, but John Goodman is just classic in there. You know, he's so violent, talking about Vietnam all the time, and the dude's all, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Shut up, Donnie. You're out of your element.
Yeah. It's great.
I love it when he bites that guy's ear off.
I like it when he trashes that Corvette for like no reason at all.
And I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Yeah.
I love the Eagles, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. when they steal his car, his car's all fucked up. Hey, dude, is that Flea as one of the bad guys that breaks into his house?
I don't know, but I liked Flea
Look him
when
up
he
with
was. I liked Flea when he was Needles in Back to the Future too.
I think that was Flea in The Big Lebowski. I think it is. Yeah, it's a really good movie. Every time it comes on, I watch it, and the more I watch it,
The
the
dude.
more I fall in love with it. I think it's really good. I always find something new in that movie that sticks out to me.
The
So
dude abides, man.
yeah,
Well, that's a bummer, dude. Yeah.
It's like your opinion, man.
Dude, I bought that on 4K and I showed it to my ex-wife and she goes, "That's a guy movie."
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
total guy movie. Yeah.
yeah,
hey, look, I got
Yeah.
Nickelodeon pants.
Yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with the guy
No,
movies.
not at all.
No.
Wow, they need to give us a.
I mean, the
But
women
there's
have Hallmark and they have Lifetime. They
but
got
you
two
know,
fucking things.
there's a lot
for
of
them to
women
watch.
out there who like the Big Lebowski too. That's
I
not
don't. I've
saying.
never met one. I've
Yeah,
never met one.
that's pretty sexy to hear that.
I'll have to ask my girlfriend if she likes the Big Lebowski. I don't think I have yet.
She'll probably say that's a bummer, dude.
Hope
I
not.
love that, man.
She's
All right,
cool.
Travis, what do you got, man?
All right, number 6. It's a little low on my list, but I do love this movie. Up in Smoke. Bonafide classic. I love Up in Smoke, but there's movies I like more. So, but I do love Up in Smoke, no doubt about it. That's my number 6.
All right, Mark.
Well, this already been brought up. Harold and Kamal go to White Castle. It's just like those dudes go through so much just to get burgers, dude. It's like when I was a real stoner back in the day, it's like we drive over the hill to fucking get Taco Bell because it was open 24 hours because we were stoned and we wanted Taco Bell. And it was hard to find a 24-hour McDonald's, but this Taco Bell over the hill was open 24 hours. So we just go there because we had munchies. That reminded me when I saw this movie, I go, that was me when I was stupid. God damn, fuck, I was dumb back then. It reminded me, damn, dude, that's you looking for munchies. And that's why that movie resonated with me so much.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna piggyback off Travis here and say the song remains the same too. I thought I was gonna be the only one to pick that, but man, that's a great fucking movie to fucking. I used to smoke all the time, watch that movie, and just have a fucking big ass thing of taco Doritos, big old thing of Pepsi, and fucking 3 or 4 good joints with some friends, dude. I'm telling you, that's a fucking evening, man.
Taco Doritos are the bomb.
They are.
Oh, man,
I'm glad they brought them
the
back.
5-layer burrito, man. Woo,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Like Travis mentioned, the movie parts to it are so trippy, man. Except for John Bama, his stuff wasn't too much trippy, but Jimmy's was.
Hot rods.
Yeah, Plants was kind of trippy with like horse carriage and all that shit. Yeah, it's a great concert, man. And there's some cheesy effects they added with like the lighting and stuff, or typical 70s type of concert,
Dude, like the smoke
Yeah.
that rises when no quarter is playing.
Yeah, so I'm just saying I guess that's makes it even more stonier, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So yeah, absolutely. The song remains the same. My number 6.
The way
All right,
the way he whips up that violin bow all over the place, dude.
And how it's shredded at the end.
Dude, that makes him my favorite guitar player. He is just a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely. All right, number 5, Andy.
Yeah, my number 5 has already been mentioned, Dazed and Confused. And you're right, Mark. I don't remember picking on the little kids from junior high going into high school. But with that being said, a lot of these elements remind me of my years in high school.
Absolutely.
Going to friends' houses, hanging out, cruising around town, chasing the girls or just to meet up with the girls later on and then after that go hang out with the guys late night, kicking back to some music and some suds and some weed and
Mike, if you're out too late, you're already in trouble. Might as well stay out later.
You might as well stay out. It's not going to get any worse, but it's going to get better. So yeah, man, those were some good times. Just hanging out in backyards and picking out cassettes or CDs after a while. It's just fun times with some friends I'm still in contact with.
Travis is
That's
waste.
just always remind me.
Travis is not half baked; he's full baked.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so high. They had to peel me off the ceiling.
Dude, I'm fine.
He's like Macaulay. It's my head, man. Banging a sneaker against his
I'm
head.
glad I'm not the one wasted on this episode. I'm usually
Yes, sir. I'll leave that to me.
I'm slowing down on that shit.
All right, everybody.
I'm drinking water.
I know you're doing that.
It's Travis. What is your number five?
Travis,
Travis, what
this
number
is
five?
what I
Number
used to
five.
do. This
Now
is
you're
what I
talking
used to do
fast
when
now.
this is what I used to do. I was the sober driver for my friends because I was always giving. And they would take acid on me, and they wanted to go into grocery stores because they wanted to get orange juice and they wanted to get balls, and they got these balls and they bounced it over the freaking grocery store aisles, and they were tripping balls, and they wanted to get orange juice to increase their high. I used to be around people like that, dude. That's some weird shit.
I'll pass on the LSD because you don't know what they're putting in that stuff nowadays.
Oh,
No,
dude,
this was in the 90s, dude. These people
in
were,
the 90s. Yeah.
I never did hard drugs because I'm
I
not
mean,
dumb.
I'll just stick with weed and mushrooms. That's all.
Dude, I've never tried to do hard drugs. Hard drugs are dumb.
Yeah, don't do heroin, kids.
No. Don't do that shit, man. Don't be a fake Nikki Six either.
Don't put horse tranquilizers in your eyes, or I don't know.
No.
Whatever the fuck.
Hugs, not drugs, man. All right, where are we at, Jerry?
All right, up with me. My number 5. Did everybody say that? Jerry, Andy, you said your number 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to add the soundtrack to Dazed and Confused, even though they're every song that you hear on classic rock, but for the context of that movie and the way that it was shot, and with that music with Cooper and Sabbath and Aerosmith,
Yeah. There was almost a song playing all the way through the movie, nonstop. There's always a song in the background.
Yeah, it's great. What a great
Come
soundtrack.
on and take a free ride. Yeah, that's a great soundtrack.
Stranglehold. I love when Stranglehold's used in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Uncle
fucking
Ted.
Wooderson's wearing a Nugent shirt, actually. I should know that, did you?
I'm going to a party. Leave me on after school.
Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick.
Yeah, baby. Cheap Trick rules. Fuck you, Charles. Number 5. Number 5. I don't care.
How do you
Fight me,
really feel?
Charles. All right, my number 5. My next
Come on.
animated.
He should be the name that should never be named.
Oh, I'm not.
We need to get rid of that cancer and just drop it, man.
All right then.
I'll let it go.
Okay, bye.
You let it go. I'll let it go.
Okay, bye. Number 5. Alice in Wonderland, of course, the Disney version, because fuck Tim Burton's
Oh, I like
adaptation of that movie, man. But the animated Alice in Wonderland is super fucking trippy. It's amazing. I love that movie. One of my favorite Disney films. Love the book that it was adapted from. It's just a great animated movie with great visuals and great story. It's great to get lost in when you're totally tripping out. Alice in Wonderland.
Interesting pick there, actually. Mark, what do you got, man?
Number 5?
4, 5, yes.
5. I'm picking the Stoned Age. Nobody's probably ever seen this movie. It's one of my favorite freaking stoner movies because the one thing about this movie is like these two guys are driving in a car, and this is me with my friends, and I put in something they don't like, and they start slapping. What the fuck you playing that shit? Turn that fucking shit off. That ain't fucking the real Van Halen. Turn that fucking Van Hagar off. I got that. I got that shit in the car. And then these guys in the car, man, they call it the Blue Torpedo. They're sitting there driving. He puts in BOC, Don't Fear the Reaper. And the driver looks at it and goes, what the fuck you playing that shit for? And he goes, what do you mean? It's BOC, man. No, it's a pussy song. He goes, what do you mean that's a pussy song? It's a pussy song. Let me tell you. Every band will make a song to get the chicks. That is a pussy song. But it's BOC, man. take that shit out of the Blue Torpedo. It's a pussy song. And he slaps him and he goes, okay, okay, man. Take it out. It's a pussy song.
Well, fuck that guy. Don't Fear the Reaper rules.
I know, but the movie, but that's friends arguing about music like we do on these shows. It's like that really happened to me. And then I hung out with idiots and like they're getting beer and they're going, hey man, these ain't talls. We wanted talls, man. It's like that shit in the 90s happened with people I hung out with. I wasn't partaking in it. I hung out with them and I was usually the designated driver back then. I was always responsible, but like that shit reminded me of arguing like we argue on the podcast about music. They're arguing about "Don't Fear the Reaper." They're saying that's a pussy song, but it's BOC, man. And then he goes, "Well, you went crazy ever since that BOC laser hit you in the eye because they went to the BOC concert." And they have BOC even 3 members show up in that movie at the liquor store. On the outside, 3 members of the BOC is in that movie, dude. It's a fucking great movie. The Stone Age.
Times.
Love
It's
it.
available right now on Tubi if you want to watch.
I'll definitely watch that.
It's on there.
Love
All
that
right,
movie.
my number 5 stars the great Ringo Starr, believe it or not.
Oh shit. No.
Caveman.
Oh God, I didn't do it. No.
Not just a couple words of English in it, but it's all like this weird dialect. But you understand what they're saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fucking trip, dude. What? It was
God.
hilarious. Come on, man. You know
You
it was
really
fun.
got to be stoned to like that movie, dude.
Oh, dude, I love that movie. I think it's
I
funny.
love
love
the
that.
Beatles, but that movie's
The
horrible.
real cheesy dinosaurs. I mean, this is
With
the
the
best.
dinosaurs with the eyeballs.
You guys
Oh.
enjoy that movie?
Awesome.
I watched that as a kid and go, what the
Doo-doo.
fuck is this?
The Chinese guy that speaks English because he's supposed to be the smart one. Doo-doo. Kaka. Shit.
That's
Fucking
silly
hilarious, dude.
too.
Barbara Bach. Come on, man. She's
That's
hot.
really long.
That
Oh
was
my
funny.
God.
Dennis Quaid. I mean,
Oh
all
yeah,
kinds of
it
future
is.
stuff.
Wait, you're
I
right.
liked
Oh.
it. No, that movie's stoned.
Oh, come on, man.
It's a
Watch
good
it stoned for me one time, dude. It's
good.
hilarious, man.
Here you go, Jerry.
You know,
can take a hit.
you're going to sound like a movie I'm going to talk about later about watching something stoned. Preview.
But anyway, that's my number 5, Caveman. Number 4, Andy.
My number 4 has already been mentioned, but hey man, I'll come back and we'll watch 227. I'm talking about the Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I think it's great. He goes, hey man, you're not gonna stay here and smoke with me. You're just gonna buy and leave. Oh man, I got something to do. I'll come back. We'll watch 227.
I used to watch 227. That was a great show, man.
Oh yeah, it's a great show. I used
I
to
love
watch
that
that
show.
with my mom every Saturday night. We love it.
Yeah. That and the Golden Girls.
That, the Golden Girls, and Amen.
Amen was
That's
awesome.
Here you go, Mark.
Sherman Hemsley, man.
Here you go.
Sherman Hemsley. Sherman
Yeah.
Hemsley and that girl, the mother who's in Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, she was in Amen. She was the
Amen,
daughter
yeah.
of Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah,
Great
the daughter.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, really good show. But Pineapple Express, it's a really good movie. It's a good stoner, funny movie, but really good action too. And the beautiful, great Rosie Perez is in it. I love Rosie Perez. And Pineapple Express, and not just her. What's his name's in it too? What's his name? The one who played the dad in the Brady Bunch movie.
Oh,
The
fucking
dude from Office Space.
Gary
The guy
Gary-
from Gary Cole. Gary Cole.
Gary Cole. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the guy from Office Space. Would you like to?
Yeah.
We'd really like you to come in on Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah, I love Gary Cole, man. Gary
It was
Cole
also
rules.
the dad on Talladega Nights.
Yes.
It was so funny there. Why don't you close the door? I got weed here, cowboy.
Dude, he's one of the best comedic actors, and nobody notices it.
He's on one of those CSI shows.
I know, but
It's
it
supposed to
ain't
be
the
really good.
same. I like weird Gary Cole, not dramatic
Weird
Gary
Gary
Cole.
Cole's great.
Yeah, weird Gary Cole's great. The
Yeah,
Brady
he is
Bunch, dude. He nailed Mike Brady. My God. Oh,
Put on your Sunday best, kids.
We're going to Sears.
My mom would tell me, "Let's go to Sears."
That would be. I never thought about that, but those would be great stoner movies too. The Brady Bunch.
Both
movies.
of them are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. He brings.
Oh, I just thought of Dodgeball.
Oh, and
Fuck.
fucking what? The second one with that one dude, Tim Matheson. He was awesome in that movie too. The second
Yeah.
Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say, Mark?
What?
What movie did you just say?
I don't remember.
You just said something. You said you forgot about that movie.
Oh, you
I
guys
don't
said something about a
remember.
movie, and I
I
forgot
don't
about
recall.
Oh.
I got no.
it. No, you said something about a movie, and I go, yeah, I forgot about. Oh, Dodgeball.
Oh yeah, Dodgeball was good. Yeah, Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench,
You can dodge a ball.
That
Oh God, I just remembered another movie. I'm gonna have to take some shit off.
Oh my
my
goodness! I already did, man.
Oh, dude, I'm revising this shit as I'm going, but I can't
I'll
take
go
off
with my
those
number.
movies.
So
Travis.
all right, so my number 4, I am McLovin. I'm going with Super Bad. Oh yeah,
Good one.
and when the scene where Jonah Hill, like, he's like drawing penises and he's doodling them on the papers, and
projects.
it's funny.
Oh, fuck it.
I love that damn movie, man. Where he puts the alcohol inside the Tide detergent.
Tide.
That bottle. and what's the guy who plays Evans? Who's Evans?
Oh, that's Michael Cera.
Yeah, Michael Cera. Yeah. He ruins the whole scene where the girl wants to fuck him, but he's like, "Oh, you're the best. You're the best. Shut up, dude. I just let her suck you off, man." But I love Superbad.
Michael Cera is good in that series, man. With that,
Yeah, I love Michael Cera. That's why I put.
What was the series he did with Jason Bateman?
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Great.
I love
anybody. I know everybody loves.
You know how he was in love with his cousin?
You guys better love Superbad.
Remember how he was in love with his cousin and he felt embarrassed about it? Then he was happy that they weren't really related.
You guys love Superbad too, right?
Yeah, but I like about Michael Cera.
Oh yeah.
Arrested Development. Damn.
I didn't like. He was really stupid in the Barbie movie because my cousin made me watch that with her.
Oh, that movie is horrible.
I know that's one of the worst films of all time.
Yeah,
I had to be.
You know what? It's horrible. We don't like it. Whatever. We don't like everything, and that's cool. Because I don't want people to get offended if we don't like the Barbie movie.
Nah, fuck them.
That being said, Mark, what's your next one?
Hey, I'm keeping this one here, but I did take one off because I just remembered another one, and it wasn't Dodgeball, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Spicoli, man, the ultimate stoner. This could have been number one. This really could have been number one, but number one has to go to the GOAT of stoner movies. So I did not pick this number one, and another one is higher than this one, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Like in the only comedy that Sean Penn ever did. And he never understood why nobody would cast him for a comedy. Such a great dramatic actor too, except for that movie he did with Madonna, which is horrible. Shanghai Surprise.
Oh, Shanghai Nights.
Shanghai Surprise.
I loved him. I loved him in The Game.
Yeah.
With Michael Douglas. That was a great movie.
Dude, everything he's done is great except Shanghai Surprise. But
Shanghai Surprise, baby.
But Spicoli, he's like the ultimate stoner. He said, hey man. He says, what are you gonna do with all the widows? I saw that wave and I go, hey bud, let's party, man. And then he goes, Spicoli's been stoned since the 3rd grade, and you got Judge Reinhold in there. If you work,
those guys are dicks.
If you work in food service, and you take over for somebody, and then you get this rude customer, and he comes up to you. I understand this more now.
Oh, I do too. Trust me.
And the thing is, and then you get in trouble for the guy who started it because the guy ran away, and then you get in trouble. I understand how Judge Reinhold felt on that.
And he had a hell of a piss, Arnold.
Yeah.
The scene where Nancy Wilson's laughing at his uniform.
Pirate uniform, yeah.
Throws out the freaking car.
And plus, when fucking he's dreaming about Phoebe Cates and he's like on the diving board with the cars
Doesn't
moving in
anybody knock
stereo. So,
anymore?
but the song moving in stereo is totally, you see, when you hear that song, you're thinking about that scene of Phoebe Cates on the diving board. And as a kid, it's like, whoa,
And I
boobs.
got, but
It's,
I mean, I love Phoebe Cates, but man, Nancy Wilson from Heart, she steals my heart, dude.
yeah.
I prefer Phoebe.
Beautiful one.
Yeah, I like Jennifer Jason Leigh. I think
Oh
she was
yeah,
pretty cute. Yeah.
for a long time I
I
liked
think,
her.
Yeah,
you got Eddie Conastrace there as Mike Damone. So come on, man. You got to put that up there.
But also,
but that movie would definitely not fly today, just based on the scene where he and that older guy have sex in the dugout.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but Jennifer Jason Leigh's gotten beautiful as she's gotten older.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
great. I love
And
Jennifer.
you're almost guaranteed to see her boobs in every movie too.
Backdraft, dude. I love her in Backdraft.
Yeah, man, she just wanted to sow her wild oats.
Yeah. All right, so it's my pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Dazed and Confused on there as well. I mean, it's just so relatable to growing up. You had the asshole bully that wanted to fight in Clint, you know. You had the fucking you got the the older guy that wants to hang around the high school kids like Wooderson. I mean, you got the jock who was like this friend with everybody. And you got the asshole like Ben Affleck, the fucking high school bully to the I never saw like anybody spank
No.
underclassmen like that. That'd be a fucking assault nowadays. But
Oh yeah.
I did. I did see that where they verbally assaulted the underclassmen. I guess what you would call them.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
of hazing.
The other thing I didn't find that never happened was the cheerleader hazing. But
Ugh.
I never hung around too many cheerleaders, so I don't know if that's actually happened or not. But yeah, but like I said, it's so relatable, and the soundtrack too is just amazing. There's always a great song underneath all the dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. Fucking Slater, it's fucking awesome. Who else is in that movie? The girl, the Conehead daughter, was in that movie. Well, I can't remember her name at the moment. It had all kinds of people in it that were kind of famous, I guess. But yeah, really, I love the movie. That's one of my favorite movies. But Dazed and Confused, my number 4. All right, number 3, Andy. We lost Travis. Hope he didn't pass out.
I'm here still.
Oh, okay. All right, Andy, what do you got, man?
Yeah, we're at number 3, right, my friends?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 3, where is it? Did I put it? Oh yeah, number 3, Knocked Up. I thought it was a really good movie. I like. I've always liked. Jeez, I forgot his name. Anyway, yeah, that's my number 3 is Knocked Up. Sometimes his movies go on a little too long, if you know what I mean. I forgot the name of the director.
Seth Rogen?
Oh well, yeah, I like Seth Rogen movies, but the director's name.
My problem with Seth Rogen is every movie he would be the one that gets the gorgeous girl, and he's about the ugliest motherfucker ever. I'm sorry. He got fucking Katherine Heigl and Knocked Up. I mean, come on. Charlize Theron in one movie. I'm like, yeah, right. Give me a break.
He has
Elizabeth Banks in another movie. It's like, dude,
because he has personality, man.
I get no, because you're right. You're fucking right in the movie. I think.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, Jerry.
Whatever. I'm a nice guy too. I never fucking landed Charlize Theron.
Hey, you got a great person, man.
Anyway,
but that's my number 3. Is Knocked Up.
Travis.
All right, number 3. I believe 2 of you mentioned this movie. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. You know what's in this food? Where they go to the one of the fast food places, and the guy says, "There's splooge in it." I love that movie. Burn the motherfucker down. Burn the motherfucker down.
Was that Keenan in there? What's his name?
Kenan Thompson?
Kenan Thompson?
No, it wasn't Kenan Thompson. It was someone else. He was from The King's Ransom. I don't know. But that was a great movie, man. I love that movie. You Can Fuck My Wife. Let's make it a foursome. And then, of course, Neil Patrick Harris. He's like, yeah, you might want to clean your car. It's got love juice, love stains on it. Love
I know
that
so
movie.
funny about Neil Patrick Harris. He always plays these like womanizer characters, like and
Yeah,
he's gay. It's like it's
he
fucking
likes to go to
hilarious. Actually,
he's a little Fire Island there. But I love him.
yeah. All right, Mark, what do you got, man? Number 3.
This is one of my. I love Dave Chappelle. I could have picked a couple of his movies, but
Ooh.
I got to go with the GOAT from Dave Chappelle because it has fucking what's it? It's just like so many scenes in there. Half Baked, Stephen Wright, the man sleeping on the couch, is just giving him messages. He's like crashing on the couch all the movie. Like in Jim Brewer going, "What do you want? Would you want Wesley Pipes, Billy Bob Thornton?" And then he's doing like the scene from a Tom Cruise movie. He goes, "Who wants to come with me? Who wants to come with me?" And then he goes, "Well, you want to be my girlfriend?" He goes, "No, I'm a bull dyke." And he goes, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
You're cool.
You're
Cool.
cool. Fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
I'm out of here.
You
Psycho.
Yes.
Also
Okay,
like
great.
Undercover Brother.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I own that. I own most of these movies.
All right, that's enough for me.
I agree with Mark. I got Half Baked on there too. Fucking hilarious. He
Tommy
finds a
John?
girlfriend, finds a woman named Mary Jane. How ironic is that? But
Isn't it ironic?
don't you think?
Stop praying.
But yeah, okay. Half Baked is my number 3. All right, number 2, Andy.
Number 2, the granddaddy of them all, the one that started them all. And it's not a funny movie. But they do smoke pot, and it is a pot smoking movie. I'm talking about Easy Rider. I think that is such a great, great movie. The cinematography, I think it was filmed on location as they're riding from out of LA and through the deserts, and they meet all these people. And I'm talking about Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda, with a great soundtrack by the Byrds and Hendrix. Have y'all ever seen Easy Rider?
Yeah, it's okay.
I
I
haven't
love
seen it yet.
I absolutely love it.
I need to watch some James Dean movies too. Are those good?
I've never seen James Dean movies, but I will tell you something. I am hooked on some what's her name? Um
I'm hooked
I
on
am
phonics.
huh?
Nothing.
Hooked
No,
on phonics.
on some
On phonics.
on some Joan Crawford movies from the
Hooked on
40s.
phonics.
Oh, Joan Crawford is creepy, isn't she?
Dude, yeah, dude, her
Oh,
movies
she's
are so
like
good.
she could be like a horror actress.
Wasn't that where
Horror?
Mommy Dearest was based off of? Was
Yeah,
her?
Joan Crawford. Yeah.
Here's wire hangers.
But her movies, man,
That far.
she's such a good actress. She's so good.
Betty Davis was good too,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Betty Davis eyes.
I
In
love that
fact,
song.
I was watching a movie called
No.
no, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane with Crawford and Betty Davis.
Uh,
A really good
I
movie.
heard they hate. I think it was on Damn Good Movie Memories. He talked about that. Brian Davis. They hated each other. They were sisters or something. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
there were sisters in the movie,
Yeah.
and one of them hit it big, and the other one was big when she was younger.
Uh,
But as she grew older, she lost immediate attention. So one of the sisters um, was Joan Crawford was a big star. Well, Betty Davis was jealous of her, so Betty Davis ran over her with her car and paralyzed her and ruined her movie career. And that ended up having to take care of her for the rest of their lives until they try to kill each other. It's a really good movie.
yeah.
But you mentioned Easy Rider. I had to step out. That's a great movie, Andy. By the
Yeah,
way,
I love Easy Rider.
Yeah.
I love Peter Fonda. I think Peter Fonda was such a good actor. Make those B trucker movies or that one when they were followed by Satanists. It was so
Yeah.
good. It was such a good movie. But yeah, I'm a Peter Fonda fan, and Jane
All right.
Fonda up to a point.
All right, Travis.
I'm
9 to
pretty
5
fond.
rules.
I'm pretty fond of Peter Fonda. All right. Number 2 is a twofer because both these movies are equally funny and they feature that hip hop duo you know and love. It's a tie between House Party and Class Act, man.
Oh,
And remember the scene, Jerry, where Wedge's boss says, "You look like a slab of beef from Rocky,"
You know, you got slab of beef from Rocky.
and then he keeps smacking him all over in the head plenty of times. I love that movie, man. House Party, basically, House Party was super bad before super bad.
Yeah.
And when I saw Class Act for the first time, man, I never laughed that hard in a long time. And anybody that hasn't seen that movie, I always say check it out. You'll love it, and they always love it when they watch it with me.
I'm the
And I love
deafest brother on the block.
And you have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the girl from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's a scene where she's like to Blade. She says, "Let's make bacon."
Was she not hot or what?
She's like, "Let's make bacon." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Bacon."
Bacon?
It's funny when he said bacon, I said bacon at the same time he did because I was like, "What,
Yeah.
nigga? What?" Okay, it's a great movie. Love House Party. We're gonna kick your fucking ass.
just kick a field goal. What are you
Kick
doing?
your fucking ass.
Oh, those movies are so awesome. I couldn't leave any of them off the list. So it's a
So
tie between House Party and Class Act. And
Yeah,
Kid
they're
and
both-
Play are just great comedic actors.
They are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And it's the only movie where I can tolerate Pauly Shore.
Oh, dude, I love Pauly Shore, man.
Yeah.
What's
I mean, I
wrong with
like
the
them in a
weasel?
I like it when he's going, oh, when he's dancing to the hip hop music.
You don't like Encino Man?
No. But I love it.
You don't want to wheeze the juice?
Class Act is amazing.
Come on,
And if you don't like Class Act, you can fuck off.
Jury duty. Oh, come on.
But Class
Oh,
Act, come on, Mark. But Mark, do you like Class Act? Have you
You're
seen
in the
that?
army now?
Have you seen Class Act, Mark?
Who's that with?
Kid and Play.
Gonna play.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love Pauly Shore.
Like,
I love the weasels.
hey, Eraserhead. When that cop
Eraserhead.
Oh yeah, that's
on House Party.
Popsicle, right?
Yeah.
And my favorite part of the movie where they put the bag on Wedge's head and they just throw him into things. And the first time they do it, one of the guys says, "Merry Christmas," and they put the bag on his head and they just start throwing him into dumpsters and stuff.
Dude gets fucked up, man. There's two dudes fuck him
and
up.
Demita is so fucking hot in that movie.
Yeah, she is. Absolutely.
I don't understand, guys, why teams do not kick field goals anymore. Why they go for it on 4th and 2 and you're on the 23.
I guess Washington fucked up.
I think Blade Brown is the dumbest,
the biggest asshole
on the planet. I thought you were deaf, man.
The deafest brother on the block.
Remember Martin?
Man, you ain't deaf.
I think Blade Brown is the biggest asshole on the planet.
So who's winning the game?
Philadelphia. It's 12-6 when I last checked.
Oh, come on, Washington.
It's 12-10. They could have kicked a field goal.
I
It
don't
made
like,
it 12, but they went for it.
I don't like Philadelphia.
Oh, 12-10. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, where we at? We're on you, Mark, number 2.
Me?
Yep.
All right. I did have Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, but when we were like going through movies, I remember Dodgeball, and I remember this gym. And this gym is one of my funniest movies all the time. It's the Farley Brothers movie, and it ain't Dumb and Dumber. It's Kingpin.
Oh, I love Kingpin.
With Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, Vanessa Angel, Bill Murray.
Oh, Vanessa Angel is gorgeous.
Oh
movie,
God,
man.
she was in the television series of Weird Science. She played the genie from Kelly LeBrock. That was a great series. Ever check out the series of Weird Science? It's on the USA Network back when they had good shows.
I even love that Blues Traveler song that's in that movie.
Yeah, and Vanessa the Angel was also in Spies Like Us.
Oh.
I follow her on Facebook. She's always doing something.
Yeah, man, she is just hot in that movie.
Yeah,
man.
but it's like you got an Amish guy See, Woody Harrelson gets taken advantage by Bill Murray because Bill
Oh,
Murray's
Bill Murray
jealous.
is at his most assholiness in that movie.
Oh God, that toupee.
Go
And he's
long,
like,
go
whoop.
long.
Dude, he gets his hand sawed off, dude. And he's a drunk. And then he's with that girl going for the rent. And I go, oh, God
I
damn.
love that. That's my favorite movie from those guys.
Dude, it's one of the best movies ever. I go back to it because Randy Quaid goes, oh, I done and got a tattoo. Oh, I'm dead. And his whole back is full of a naked woman. He doesn't see it.
Oh, I love that movie, man.
I love that movie. Kingpin. And then I don't like Blues Traveler, but they're cool in the band as the Amish band at the end where they're all dancing. Pretty cool movie. I like that. Bill Murray, dude. And but there's a scene in there I always do from this because you remember Woody Harrelson was in a movie where he sold Demi Moore to Robert Redford.
Yeah.
Okay, they made a joke
Indecent Proposal.
Indecent Proposal. He's at a bar, Chris Elliott's there. And he goes, I'll buy your friend for this. And he's sitting there and Randy Quaid's like, oh, he's like doing funny. And he just looks at the guy and goes, who do you call crazy? I go,
Man,
Who are you gonna call?
who are you
Woody
gonna
Harrelson's made some really good movies.
Yeah.
And
I love
in fact, he was in Old Country. I mean, oh, oh, shoot, I'm sleepy. Old Country
dude,
for Old Men.
dude, I love Woody Harrelson and my favorite Zombieland. Anything that guy does, dude, what that movie where he's killing people.
Oh, the Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. Dude, this
Yeah.
guy is a chameleon. He did Woody from Cheers.
Oh, of course.
And look at this guy. He played Larry Flint. And
Yeah.
he's got one of the greatest comedic timing of our time. And nobody calls Woody out. They're talking about Jim Carrey. Woody's just as good as
Woody
Jim Carrey.
Harrelson's amazing.
Woody Harrelson's one of the best. Dude, he fucking did fucking Planet of the Apes movie as a dick.
White Men Can't Jump. That's
Yeah,
classic.
White Man
man.
Can't
Oh,
Jump.
yes,
Yeah.
White Man was so good in White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah,
Was,
so
yeah.
He was.
but this movie, they're just fucking getting drunk and stoned, and it's just a trip with Bill Murray. Chris Elliott's one of my favorite comedic actors, also makes an appearance in there. So that's great.
All right, Mark, number 2.
I just did my number 2.
You just did?
Someone's so good up there.
That's
Yeah.
only my first mistake. That's not bad. I'm
I
fucking
just did
tired,
one.
man. My number 2, of course, is fucking Friday. That's got to be high on my list. It's one of my favorite movies. Fucking hilarious. Cast is perfect. Chris Tucker is awesome. Fucking Debo, man. Come on.
Devo.
Tiny Lister, man. He was awesome in that movie, man.
All of them.
They're trying to break into that house when he's sleeping with that one chick, Felicia. His underwear, the shitty underwear. It's so fucking hilarious, dude. Chris Tucker was.
I don't know, but I think my favorite one's with Cat Williams, man. What are you trying to do with a pen?
Was that the Christmas one?
It was a Christmas one. I love that one.
Yeah. The Friday.
I like
after-
when
Yeah.
the little midget guy is chasing what's his face out of the house. He's fucking his wife across the street.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Man.
Birdie back.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. That's it. Yeah. Fucking and the woman that's on The Big Bang Theory was his sister. Yeah,
Kelly Cuoco?
No.
no, the Craig's sister. She was the human resource person in their
Oh
work.
yeah, Regina.
Oh,
King.
I'm
Regina
so
King,
stoned
yeah.
right now. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
She was also
Kaylee
227.
Cuoco. Wow. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. She started off as 227. She made a lot of movies. Man.
Oh, she was the HR director in Big Bang
Yeah.
Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Big Bang Theory.
She was always on Sheldon.
Yeah.
Because Sheldon doesn't understand anything.
Oh, the DMV episode, that was funny.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Don't make me climb over this counter."
Just Samson says, "Get the fuck out of here, you
Dude,
pass."
that show is 17 years old.
What?
And you know,
Big Bang Theory. It started 17 years ago.
That's my second favorite TV show of all time, man.
Dude, I
I'm
watch
about
it
to dedicate a show one day to Big Bang Theory. Actually,
We should. We should do a top episode
too. And they're making another spinoff with Stewart.
Yeah.
Stewart Bird, and
Stewart Brian
Poston.
Yeah.
The rock scientist.
Yeah.
Bert's hilarious. I love Bert.
I like that young Sheldon. I like the new series they're doing.
I like how they made Sheldon's dad.
Oh, I don't like. I think George and Mandy is terrible, man.
I don't like the
Sorry.
It's all
opening
right.
dance scene.
I don't mind it.
It's getting better though. You got to keep watching it. They're getting chemistry.
She's hot though. Haley Joel Osment's sister is hot.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. What's
Yeah,
her name?
Emily
Haley.
Osment.
Haley, is that her name?
Yeah, Emily Osment. I
Or
honestly
Emily,
thought
Emily.
that. Honestly, the woman I had the biggest crush on in that show was Mia Bollock.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I thought she was really pretty.
She was very witty and funny in that movie. So,
And
that
maybe
show,
I just find humor sexy. And I like who plays
Bernadette?
Bernadette. Bernadette's really cute.
Melissa Rauch.
Yeah, I like the
my
new
God.
Night Court she's in.
It
I
shocked
love
me that
the
she
Night
didn't talk
Court.
like that in
Yeah.
real life.
It comes back.
Yeah,
It comes back Tuesday.
yeah, new Night Court.
Yeah,
I watch
love
it on Peacock.
Midnight Court's pretty good. I love.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
All right. Number one.
Number one movie, guys.
Andy.
For me, it's been mentioned, but Friday, it's the best one of all time. I went to the movies for that when it first premiered on a Friday night in Corpus Christi. We just thought it was one of the funniest movies we've ever seen. It was great. I loved it. All the characters were so good in it. They all became iconic characters. The soundtrack was just as good with Cypress Hill, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, really put in perfect places. But then I like hip hop, so I thought the soundtrack was great. The movie was so good. Dazelle, just everybody on there was so good, and I really enjoyed it because it's a good movie. That's my number
What do you
one.
do? What are you doing with that? I'm throwing it away. There's no milk. Put some water on that shit. Cereal.
And I figured, and a friend of mine just sent me a meme about Felicia, the girl who played Felicia. I didn't know that she was a big time stand up comedian. She owned her own restaurant in L.A. that won award after award for best restaurant, and she recently retired from the restaurant business and moved here to Texas, just outside of Lubbock, and opened up another restaurant.
I like a part about Friday was hilarious is when Craig's sister tried to set Smokey up with that girl. That was hilarious.
Oh, she came.
Janet Jackson. She came more like Freddie Jackson.
I gotta go.
Takes off her wig. Damn.
You're bald too. I gotta pick up my mom, and she don't like a lot of people with me.
Don't ever call me. Come to my house.
You call me? I've never. He was just so good.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think that was one of the best Chris Tucker ever was.
Yeah.
You know.
I liked him in that movie with Bruce Willis.
Oh, that Fifth Element.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm not a sci-fi guy, so I was like,
And I also liked him in Rush Hour. Was it?
yeah,
Rush
he was
Hour?
all right. Rush
Yeah,
Hour.
Rush Hour.
Oh, I love Rush Hour, man.
Rush
He was in
Hour.
Rush
I
Hour,
love
but
all three of them.
So do I.
also, he was in briefly though, but he was in Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
As
Well,
well.
he's the
Jackie
one who
Brown's
wanted to get.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Roscoe's. And they kill him.
Yeah, they killed him that night.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
Travis,
go
what's
off.
your number one?
You guys rule. Anyways, my number one is right behind me. One of my favorite animated movies of all time, Fritz the Cat. If you've seen that movie,
I heard about that. I mean, that's old. Not
that's
Fritz,
like
but Fritz.
it's like
Yeah.
rated X. It's just
Yeah.
wild. It's like you see cats fucking each other, man.
Yeah.
And then
Uh,
and then he and the African Americans are portrayed as black crows, and they're so funny.
Ooh.
It's just a great movie. One of my what was with the ooh?
I don't know.
Anyways, I fucking love this movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Fritz the Cat. It's just wild. I can't get enough of it.
I heard about it my whole life, but I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
Ralph Bakshi animated it. It's a really good. I love Fritz the Cat. My number
Was
one.
it that like for the 30s or 40s?
70s. It was like
It was old, yeah.
it was made. It was released in 72, I think.
Okay. Huh.
All right,
That's my number
Mark.
one. Fritz the Cat.
Number one, Mark.
Well, this is the
Fritz
first.
the Cat plum.
I call this this comedy duo and this comedy team, the GOAT. Without them, I don't think we would have got any of these great stoner movies. That's just my opinion. But Up in Smoke, man, Cheech and Chong. I saw this in a drive-in theater. Came out. My mom took me to all these rated R movies. So I saw Up in Smoke and I fell in love with it. And I just like I watched this movie like religiously today. There's just so funny. You don't need to be stoned to watch it. You could just
No,
watch
you
it.
don't.
Any of these movies, you don't need to be stoned to watch it.
No.
You could sober and you laugh your ass off. So, you know, but back then, man, I like to be stoned to watch this. Now I'm just like, whatever. I do it when I feel bad. My knee hurts. I don't want to take fucking ibuprofen. But fucking back then, man, this is one of my favorite stoner movies, man. Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong. I just remember when they first picks him up and he goes, "Ooh, double bubble," and he turns around and goes, "Hey, you ate it, chick." It's like, yeah, man, I spent all night out there in the ditch. Like, when you first meet them coming together, man, it's like comedy fucking magic right there when they
And the
first meet each
music,
other.
man, the music is awesome.
Lowrider. Like, dum, 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 dum.
Basketball Joe.
You're in my ear.
Basketball
Oh, at the end
Joe.
where they get to the show and they drive a van full of pot over the border, and everybody, and Sergeant Stadiko's getting stoned, and all the dogs are fucking just dying.
And when
He pisses
Tommy
on him
Chong
in the
is bang
bathroom.
and Tommy Chong's banging the chick in the van.
But remember when he pisses on him? He
Oh
pisses
my
on
God,
Sergeant
yes.
I used to wear that cassette soundtrack out. I mean, it
Big
was
Band
so
Beat.
awesome, dude. Yeah.
You just put
Let's
this,
make a dope deal.
just put it this way. That movie was rated R, 1977. Not one curse word, not one nude scene. It was because of the drug humor.
It was lewd.
But they didn't say any bad words. They
Yeah,
didn't
but it
say
was still
fuck.
lewd though.
No, but they didn't say anything.
I mean,
like
today's standard, I'd probably rate it probably
right?
PG-13 at
That's what
least.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but I hear you.
That movie is rated R. That movie would be at least PG-13 now. Probably. Because
Probably just PG. I mean, it's really
that girl snorting the
tame.
freaking freaking what was that shit?
Line of cocaine.
She was no, what was it? Comet. She was snorting the
Oh,
comet.
The Comet.
Whoa,
Yes.
and Chog is just like, whoa.
I
When
mean,
he's
that would
banging the chick in the
that would
van,
fucking
it's fun.
kill you. That would kill you instantly. I mean, it
And
was.
she's like, whoa. And it's like Chong's reaction to her sniffing that comet was like, whoa. Or when they're in court and they're getting in trouble, and he goes up and he goes, "I need water," and he takes the water off the judge's thing and he jugs it down. And he goes, "That ain't water, man. That's vodka." What a greatest everything they did in that movie is just comedic genius, man. And I think they made that genre, the stoner genre, with their comedy albums and that movie, their first movie.
All right, my number one is the second of my concert type of movies, and of course, it's The Wall. To me, it's the ultimate stoner
I
movie.
knew you were
Man.
going to pick that.
From the best concept album ever, and one of the best movies to get stoned to ever, in my opinion, man. It's a fucking genius of a fucking film. I don't like some of the remixes they did on it on the movie, but still, I still thought it was incredible. I love how they added when the tigers break free into it, and
I love that movie.
for the life of me, I have no idea why they edited "Hey You" out. I have no idea why. That was weird.
Yeah,
But they
it
had
was.
in the
Sorry.
DVD they have that scene actually, it's an extra on it. But I love it, man.
I never understood why that song is not on the album Tigers Break Free. I have no idea. It's one of my favorite songs. I love it when it comes out on that movie. And not just that, the animation is just
just the trial scene alone, man.
Yeah, that was cool too. Yeah, it's amazing.
That's creepy stuff, man. Oh, creepy.
Yeah, that
And
was a really good movie.
so cool.
Must be someone else there besides your wife.
Oh, dude, that's so heartbreaking. Oh
It
my!
is, man.
And it
There's a
comes
man
out
answering.
album too. He just keeps hanging up.
Sounds like a
I,
man
you know,
answering.
the chick the girl that's originally in One of My Days.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah,
she asks if he's okay when he's sitting in front of the television in
right.
the album, she doesn't sound authentic. But the one in this one, she actually seems concerned about him.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that
One
was
of
a
my
fucked up.
bad
That,
days.
take
One of
that,
my turns. Not one of my days.
motherfuckers.
One of my turns. One of my turns.
One of my turns, yeah.
Yeah.
Throws the
I think.
TV out and then fucking sticks his hand in that glass and says,
Oh
take
yeah,
that,
dude.
motherfuckers.
And then
Yeah.
he gets in that tub full of
Yeah.
blood, and then it goes into don't leave me with that bass. Boom!
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, so amazing.
And I
And then
love
the
and I
animation
love how
for that.
he compared to his fans, like kind of like the Nazi thing,
Yeah,
kind of, as
yeah,
far
they're
as
like
their
flowers.
dead
Any
loyalty to him.
queers in the audience tonight?
Guy stands up.
And
I
I like
wouldn't stand up, but
and I like the flower part on them.
oh
Don't
yeah,
where the woman flower just
empty spaces. Yeah,
yeah, dude. Oh man, so good, so
and I
good.
love the extended version of Empty Spaces they put on there too. I thought it was
Yeah.
great too. Yeah, without a doubt, my favorite movie to get stoned to, The Wall. Anyway, the cut wraps up our top 11 stoner like, or what you like to smoke and watch, I guess, type of movies. Again, a
Anybody
lot
else?
of fun.
Yeah,
I'd like
there's
to
a
thank
lot.
our
Any
guests.
honorable mentions you guys want to
Oh
mention?
yeah,
Because I got some that I
go,
want to mention.
go for it.
All right, so I got 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh yeah, good
I
one.
got Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know why, but some of those scenes aren't very
Absolutely,
obvious.
absolutely. The
The
Gene
Grateful
Wilder
Dead.
one, not the fucking shitty Johnny Depp one, but the
Oh
Gene
yeah,
Wilder.
that was crap.
Exactly. There's only one that matters, and it's the Gene Wilder version.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
And the Grateful Dead movie. I know. But I love that movie. It's got some great art in that movie, great animated visuals. The Grateful Dead movie.
oh yeah, that's really good. I love it.
I love the Gumby movie. That was a fun movie to watch. I love the anti-marijuana movie Reefer Madness, even though it's terrible. It's so much fun to watch.
Hey, Travis, I'm Gumby, damn it.
Dude,
Okay, go ahead.
Where's My Car?
The Maddie Murphy. Dude, where's my car? There's a good one.
Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii. That's a great concert film to watch when you're stoned. Dumb and Dumber. I'm surprised nobody mentioned that.
I did mention it.
Oh, okay.
I said I would have picked Dumb and Dumber, but this Farley Brothers movie is better.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Kingpin.
Back to the Future, oddly enough. I put Back to the Future as a great thing to watch while you're stoned.
Well, yeah.
That John Gunn was full of shit.
American Graffiti. Love American Graffiti. And Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
What
The
just happened?
dishes are done, man.
26-10. What the fuck?
Yeah, I changed it
All right,
already.
those are my honorable mentions.
All right.
Who's that? The Eagles?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it was 12-10, and then within a handful of minutes, now 46
All right. Andy, got any honorable mentions?
turnovers. Yeah, Clerks.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about Kevin Smith earlier. I loved Clerks. I thought that was great. Pulp Fiction was talked about. What was not talked about was another great Quentin Tarantino movies. Reservoir Dogs. Love Reservoir Dogs. Super Troopers was also already mentioned.
Yeah, I mentioned the
Excuse me.
wrong one. I talked about the Bug
Yeah.
movie. I can't remember what that one was. What was that one?
Was that I know what you're talking about. It was like a British guy, right?
No, it was Neil Patrick Harris was in there.
Okay,
Like they were
that's why
fighting bugs
I
from another
didn't want
planet.
to interrupt you because I was all like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I didn't after I said it, I said the name of the movie wrong.
Yeah. Well, Super Troopers is great though,
Yeah.
where they would make all those big weed busts and be
Yeah.
all
They'd be
tripping
messing with the guy in the back seat.
yeah. So those are my only
Honorable mentions.
yeah. Mhm.
What you got, Mark? Any honorables?
Well, Super Troopers, the real one, what he's talking about right there. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That movie's hilarious with freaking Will Ferrell going, "Don't hurt the baby." And it's a
Yeah.
fucking monkey. And freaking the Scooby Doo scene in there.
That was fucking classic.
That was fucking awesome. It's just like, dude, they said, "You're the pie fucker." What do you mean? Yeah, you're the pie fucker.
No, it was in other movies.
I've been in other movies. No, you're the pie fucker.
Oh, you know what?
American Pie could have been
American
a
Pie
good
was a
one
good
too.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that movie is with Neil Patrick Harris, but keep going, guys.
All right, my honorable mentions are I have Up in Smoke, I got Fast Times, Half Baked, The Stone Age. I got Joe's Apartment.
Oh, that's
That's
a
my
good
fucking
one.
I
top.
love Joe's apartment,
Oh,
man.
Joe's Apartment rules.
I like the scene where he gets off the bus. He's like, New York City. Heads up, pinhead. And they keep beating him up. I love that one.
I got there's Something About Mary. I think
Yeah.
that's a fun movie
I
to watch.
know,
When I was
I just figured it was Starship Troopers.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Gosh,
that's
Troopers.
That's the one that I explained for Super Troopers, but no, Starship Troopers is the movie.
and any or all Monty Python movies.
Yes,
Life of
man.
Brian, dude.
Holy Grail, all
Holy
of them is
Grail.
fucking hilarious, man.
It's just but the scratch.
It's a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
Or the
Clonk,
We'll
clonk,
do the
clonk,
coconut,
clonk,
fucking the
clonk,
coconuts.
clonk.
Yeah. All right, that's mine. And anyway, that's our top 11 plus whatever stoner movies. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Andy, for being on.
Thank you so much for having me.
What do you got
Thanks.
going on? What's going on with your show, man?
Who, me?
Yep.
No, you.
Oh, yeah, me.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah. On next Wednesday on the Black Sprinter Circle, we're gonna do a hypothetical album. We're gonna say the Beatles never broke up, and in 1973 they released an album, and we are going to combine the best songs from because each Beatle released an album in 1973. George Harrison did Living in the Material World. John Lennon did Mind Games. Paul McCartney did Band on the Run. And Ringo did Ringo. So we're going to pick our favorite tracks off of there. 5 off of John album, 5 off of Paul album, 2 off of George album, and 1 off of Ringo album.
Poor Ringo always gets fucked.
And it sucks because that's a really good album, and it sucks that I can only pick one song off of there, even though I was the one that made the rules.
Well, Band on the Run, dude. It's like, there you go.
Yeah.
The whole album.
Yeah, but I can only pick 5 off of there. But that Ringo album, it's got Photographs. You're 16.
Did I review that with Lee? I don't remember.
So it's going to be me and Al, of course, and Jimmy James Schwartz. This was his idea, so he pitched this to me. I said, "Yeah, we'll do it." And I just got a message from Edwin Conestracci, said that he'll be on. Said it sounds like fun. So, this is going to be a hypothetical album. What if the Beatles were still together? So I finished my list today, and now I'm working on the track listing. So that's what I got going on next week. And also, get in a Gridiron Smackdown episode in there. We were unable to do it this week, but we're going to get back on there. There's a lot to talk about in football.
Travis, man, what do you got going on? Anything?
Nothing. Nothing going on right now, but I'll be back for the 6th episode later on network.
That's next week, ain't it? I can't remember.
No, we're doing sci-fi next week.
Oh, sci-fi next week.
That's Metal Mike Tyler. He'll be on.
I'll still watch it, man. I'm not a big sci-fi guy either, but I'll definitely tune in.
What's wrong
for
with
that.
you?
A lot of.
Yeah, I'm gonna give away a spoiler. I'm not gonna do any Star Wars or Star Trek movies.
What's wrong with you?
I like
Because that's so predictable. It's so predictable.
Well, I'm
There's
going to
some
be
sci-
predictable
there's
at
some
least on a
sci-
Star Trek movie.
There's some
Don't mind
sci-fi that I
that.
like, but then there's some that I'm like,
Hey, I cannot do a sci-fi list without Star Trek or Star Wars. That's just insane.
You're not a true sci-fi fan. I'm gonna be an elitist too. You're not a true sci-fi fan then.
Dude, you could do The Last Starfighter. That's a great movie. Yeah.
I like.
All
I'll throw in the Running Man.
Oh, Running Man's great too, man. There's so many great sci-fi movies, Planet of the Apes, and shit like that, man. Let's see.
That's what I mean. You don't need to add. I mean, it's just so predictable to put Star Wars and Star Trek.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? My rule was I wasn't going to put Back to the Future. You know how
Okay,
hard
well,
that's going to be?
We all have rules then. So
Yeah.
I just think it's funner. I just think it's funner when you can just, or more fun, I should say. Funner is not correct for all the Nazi grammars out there. And grammar Nazis, excuse me.
Yeah.
It's just fun to do stuff to challenge yourself a little bit. I mean, I could pick 9 Star Wars movies and 2 Star Trek movies and make it easy,
Yeah.
but it's good to reminisce about some of these.
Okay, then I won't pick Star Trek, Star Wars, or Back to the Future.
I don't have any one of those 3 on there, so.
Well, I'm gonna change it up. So there you go.
All right. I got absolutely nuts shit going on for the next couple months, just working. I can't wait to the fucking holiday season's over with. So shit gets back to normal.
Just starting.
But that's about it, man. Mark, take us out, dude.
All right, man. This week on the Freeform Rock Podcast, tomorrow we're doing Metal Church: The Human Factor with Travis Perrotta and Greg Noggle.
Oh
So
shit!
that episode's coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for the Freeform Rock Podcast. And next week we're having our top 11 sci-fi movies with Metal Mike Tyler and Jerry. And I don't know who else is going to be on there right now because it's in my notes. So that's about it, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, guys.
Take
Well,
it
thanks
easy,
a lot
man.
for having me, guys. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait to be back on here again.
All right, man. Take it easy. Don't
Take
lie,
care.
Andy. I'm joking.
See y'all later, folks. Thank you for having me on.
All right, man. Hey, Travis, be careful, man.
I will.
All right, later.